Up.
Okay. So all of you are agents of the foundation, the SCP. You're all relatively new. You have your different reasons for joining. And currently, you've been given an assignment to investigate the disappearance of a fellow agent.
How long have we been with the outfit?
Let's see here. Ed, 2 years.
2 years. Okay, so we're new, but we're not veterans by any means.
No. In fact, this is your first field mission.
Oh, okay.
So we're still expendable.
Yeah. You are going to be sent out to Alaska. Also, just so you guys know, the year is 1996.
Year is 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, infant internet.
The year is 1996. You are going to be investigating the missing, 3 missing agents.
Wait, that means
Frank
Clinton is
Watson.
president?
What's up?
Clinton is president still?
Possibly. This is also not necessarily.
So Mrs. Clinton as Republican is president.
This is like if I don't remember things correctly, that's just the way it happened in this world. So
Sure.
But you are going to be investigating the missing persons of a Frank Watson, a Henrietta Cromwell, and a John Paul Tremblay.
Hold on a second.
Frank Watson.
Frank Watson. What was the second one?
Henrietta Cromwell.
And
John Paul Tremblay.
Jesus Christ, dude, come on. What? How do you spell that? Like, I'm never gonna be able to spell that.
Tremblay.
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 Sounds French.
Yeah.
French AF. Okay, so we are being sent out. Where are we being sent to?
You are going to Alaska.
Have we heard any of these people before?
Yeah,
No.
do we know them?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to drop some photos here. So.
Do we know what do we know about, like, I mean, were we given like a briefing or anything like that? Like, how long have they been missing? Like, what do we have any like last known?
Yes. So what you know about Frank is that he's a seismologist and a geologist, and you know that Henrietta is a zoologist and photographer.
Hold on.
And
Is she, wait, just a zoologist, cryptozoologist? What are we talking about here?
Like cryptozoology.
Aha. She goes weird.
John Paul is a survivalist, tracker, and was also the 1970s world's strongest man.
Was he sent along as sort of a guide and muscle for them?
Yeah.
He old though.
Yeah, he's old.
That's how you know he's good at it.
He's like the guy from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, right? He's kind of like able to survive anything.
Right.
And you said 1976?
1970.
70.
Yeah. It's currently 1996.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, and then Frank Watson is a seismologist and a geologist.
Yeah, so the pictures that I sent out, the first picture, the guy with the glasses, that's Frank Watson. Then the next one's Henrietta. Then the last one is John Paul.
Okay.
Just so you guys can give descriptions when you're looking for them. And then,
Do we know what they were sent out to do? Like what they were looking for?
so they were investigating the Alaskan Triangle. So the Alaskan Triangle is an area of Alaska where about since the 1980s, about 16,000 people have been missing.
16,000?
16,000?
Yeah.
That's like the population of Alaska.
In 96, yes.
So the red dot, that's the area that they've been.
That's a big triangle.
Yeah. Also, I found out that this is like apparently a real thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got Russia right out your back door. Like you can see them.
Yeah.
Right.
And
No.
worse than Canadians.
So the red dot is a town called Kencott. It's an old copper mining town that is essentially a ghost town now. There's maybe 200 people that still live there.
Okay.
What were they mining there?
Copper.
Copper? Okay.
It was active between 1911 to 1938.
Any accidents or anything there, or they just
Fucking
ran
chock a
out?
block full of that shit, I bet.
There's been disappearances.
But I
over the
mean,
years.
like, why the mine shut down?
The mine shut down because the mine dried up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you are currently in a private plane flying to Barrow, the town.
Wait.
far,
You said
far
so. You
north.
said private plane. Like, is this a plane? Is this SCP, like an SCP plane, or did we charter a plane?
Local Cessna.
This is like a very low budget.
It's a Cub.
The SCP did not put out a lot of money to get you guys there.
Oh god
in
damn!
style.
God damn it. We're way down on the org chart, man. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
does
As you
anybody
guys
else
are flying,
know about
there's a storm going on. Your pilot is blasting "A Long December" by the Counting Crows.
Oh
Lord.
man, that's what I'm all about it.
At least it's not Flight of the Valkyrie, right?
Yeah.
Wait, one more question. So, do we know? So obviously, the SCP has not put a high priority since they've sent us, and the budget's pretty low. Do we know anything politically in the office, like around the SCP, about these individuals, where someone in our organization may not want them to come back since they're not exactly sending the A team?
Yeah. No. What you kind of gather is that. So this is kind of common practice when it comes to a questionable SCP area where maybe individuals or agents may not be coming back from, is you send out first an investigation group, then you send out a recovery group. Then if that doesn't work out, then you send out like the real team.
So are we
in
discovery or recovery?
recovery?
Your
now?
recovery.
Okay.
Do we have
Okay,
a satellite phone?
so they were investigation and we're recovery.
Yeah.
Okay. Have any other SCP people gone missing?
No one else has been investigating this.
Okay.
other
Okay.
than
So
this
we're the
here, so-
first. So these, this particular group of winners went missing, and now they they've sent us.
You have files that where all this information is given to you. A lot of it is redacted because
Right.
you guys are not high enough clearance level to
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, they're like, look, man. And you're like, well,
There's
is any
11
of this
words per
important?
page, non-contiguous.
Yeah. Well,
You-
is any of this important? Nah, don't worry about it. You'll
Yeah.
be fine. Oh, okay.
You know that Frank was keeping the foundation updated on his findings. He would call about once a week and just kind of report
Regular
in.
interval?
Hmm?
Regular interval, or was he off by a few
Oh,
hours
he-
or days?
It would have been just regular,
Okay.
How was he contacting them?
just phone call at a
This is
local.
Alaska. Satellite phone?
No, a hotel phone.
Oh, snap. They're actually connected.
So about once a week, he would call on a hotel line.
What hotel? The only one open in town?
Yeah.
The hotel.
The
It's called
hotel.
the hotel.
Yeah.
It's called the Sleepy Inn.
Sleepy Inn. And that was in Kincott.
Yes.
Parentheses, the hotel.
Right. All right. So we are currently flying in. Is this a nice charter plane? Or are we talking duct tape on the wings?
Speed tape.
Yeah,
Speed tape.
Right.
that's more like it. Yeah. So
Oh, are we dressed for Alaska? Like for this time of year?
yeah, you guys are dressed for Alaska.
Okay.
Oh, I heard Bermuda Triangle. I'm totally dressed wrong.
It's a triangle people go missing in, right? Yeah, but wait, there's more. No, I got it.
Also, it is about the beginning of December. So
Oh, crab season.
yep. So
We're
you
inland.
look forward to a lot of night.
Okay.
Yeah, the only crabs you're going to catch in this town is from the prostitute.
Look, man, they say the odds are good, but the goods are odd.
So you guys will land and you find yourselves in Barrow. There's no paved roads at all in this town. It's very modest. One of the reasons why there are no paved roads in this town is because the shifting land of it as it freezes and melts would destroy the roads.
Is there a vehicle we could rent?
Or dogs.
Preferably four-wheel drive with snorkel?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check. See if you see anything. Or actually, do
Nope.
investigation.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
I hear an echo.
Hello.
Perception was 18, my investigation is 5.
I got a 6. I'm still queasy from the flight in.
Mm.
I'm like BA. I don't want to fly.
Pork rinds?
Where's my milk? That's a great start. First roll in that one. Yay.
All right, let me get you a roll here.
So
What are we rolling again? Sorry.
Currently in
looking to see if
investigation.
you could find any kind of transportation getting off of the plane.
Is this investigation or perception?
Investigation, he says.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Oh, then mine was a 4.
17.
All right. Yeah, you find a local. This local can sell you or rent you a Ford F-150.
Is this like that U-shaped horse we rented?
Four-wheel drive with snorkel? No tires?
Like, you want to buy?
How much money were we, do we have on hand?
Yeah, do we have a budget?
Do we get per diem?
In the 90s, it's still probably checkbooks.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Yeah, you could write a check.
All
I don't want us to. I don't
How
want
many
us to get all
zeros?
hung up on. But also too, you also know that if you kind of like go over like your group's budget,
Don't go hog wild.
you might be put into a situation where either you get put in a rank down.
Wait,
where-
there's lower?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You guys didn't watch that video I sent?
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, that tells you guys all about your rankings. Like I believe you guys are rank 3. You're clearance level 3, and you are rank C. So you are field operatives. So that makes you C. 3, you just have certain level of clearance. But if you were a lower letter, I think it's like you would go from being essentially fed to SCPs to being like just tested on.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's all right, so we found a guy with a truck.
Yeah.
Is he looking to sell said truck or rent said truck?
He offered to rent it.
All right.
Can we rent him to drive us?
I could go with you.
Is it one that's got an extended cab so we can, or is it one with the bench seating so that someone's got to sit bitch?
Someone's got to sit bitch.
Oh yeah,
I'm driving.
we can't rent him, man. Otherwise, one of us has to ride in the back. So
I imagine we're all pretty hefty dudes too.
yeah. So we'll take the keys and a map. That's what we'll take.
And any recommendations for how to get all the way out to Kencott without getting ourselves stuck, lost, or dead?
Well, just head south, follow the roads, follow the map, and don't pick up any hitchhikers.
Right. What are the? I mean, this time of year, what are the conditions of the road? Is there any sort of report?
Well, there's actually no road, paved road leading out of Barrow.
Right.
But yeah, you got chains. Should be fine. You all look, relatively. Yeah, you'll be fine. Be fine.
Do we
Great.
have a shovel?
I can sell you a shovel.
Have a trench shovel? Does that count?
I will buy this man shovel.
He'll sell you a shovel.
Wait, is it a good shovel? Like, is it like, what is the condition of this shovel?
Oh, it looks like it's been used.
This shovel's been used a lot.
Right. I mean, like, is it all like rusty and a cracked wooden handle and everything?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Oh yeah,
Do you have another shovel?
I'll probably pass on the shovel.
Sure, it's a good shovel.
Like this shit cake shovel. He's like, you're like, that's all right, man.
You're lost.
I'm going to go ahead and ask if they've got some firewood we can borrow or buy.
Now borrow.
Yeah,
Grab some soot. There you go. And ashes.
Hey, y'all got any firewood?
Well, so he lets you know that the airport is the lifeline to the town of Barrow, and that everything here is super expensive.
Right.
Toilet paper, everything. He's like, wood, extremely expensive.
Right.
You
It's
got an
like
axe.
now.
Alaska has no forests.
Do we need? I asked him. So you think? Can we make it to Kincott from here on a single tank of fuel, or should we?
No,
bring
no.
extra?
I'm going to give you 2 tanks of gas. on
Ah.
top of it. So
Okay. Appreciate that. Thanks.
Do we get 4?
I'm gonna give you 2 tanks of gas. If
We'll make sure to bring the truck back.
yeah, it should be that should be enough. It'd take you about a day.
And what time of day is it right now?
It's probably like
Well, it's December.
Yeah.
It's December. We're in northern Alaska.
Yeah.
It's dark.
yeah.
It's
I
the
know,
time
but
of day it is.
But if we're going by the actual clocks, it's probably about noon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so it's like barely twilight. Like it's dark.
All right. Well, anything else, guys? Are we ready to head out?
Yeah. So, do we have like food and stuff? Like, did we bring like?
You have like basic rations,
Okay.
something that would
MREs.
yeah. Basically, I would say you would all be fine just with what you have on you, each of you, for like a week.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
All
if
right.
someone didn't need to eat, that's like a week and a half for the other 2.
Yeah.
Are you volunteering to go hungry there?
Nope.
So you get setting off.
Yeah. I guess we'll.
I Rochambeau Jack to see who's sitting bitch, I guess, since Mr. NASCAR over here has already grabbed the keys.
All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll for it.
Well,
Yeah,
first, let's see who knows stick.
that would be Mr. I grew up in the sticks. I also know mud, back roads, dirt, and navigating by stars,
Cool.
fishing.
Well,
hunting.
because of your low intelligence, we'll still roll for it, but I'll give you advantage. All of you
What?
roll a d20 for me,
For stick
and
shift driving, really?
yeah. And Rob, you get to roll twice.
Actually, I have proficiency in land vehicles.
Oh. All right, so you know.
I got a 6, so I get to add intelligence.
Yeah.
So 17.
So this will be so this is going to be because I do have proficiency in this, so this will be plus. What's our what have you at this point? 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be +2, whatever this roll is here. So 17 for me.
Okay.
Both of us got 17s. All right.
Cool. All right, so either one of you could drive stick. And relatively well in the snow.
Well, is this one of those old school Ford F-150s where first gear is for hauling, but when you're driving, second gear is what you start in normally?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Ed,
so
you want a D20 highest for bitch or?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so Rob, what'd you get?
17.
Oh, great. Yeah, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and let the country boy drive. All right, yeah, man. Let's roll off for for bitch.
Oh, yay!
Oh, god damn it! I rolled a 17. God.
Yeah, so I do that kind of like shovel, like, all right, get in there and not going in first.
Yeah, I go no. Yeah, it looks like I'm going skiing. And I throw my stuff in the back and climb into the cab.
Nice. All right. You guys are setting off. Radios playing.
Just a quick question: have the group of us in the last 2 years? Are we like a unit, or were we chosen at random? Like, do we know each other?
You guys were chosen at random, but you can go ahead and decide if you knew each other beforehand.
We're
Yeah,
platoon
I would say
heads,
we probably do, right?
at least some.
Yeah, like we've probably been like we've probably been on a couple of we're not super tight, but we've been on a couple together, right?
Hey man, I share my cigarettes.
Right.
So you guys probably would have been before you were, doing field work. You guys probably would have just been like guards,
Training together.
doing guard
Training.
work in the training, doing guard work in the SCP. Seen some like weird stuff in there. Nothing like super crazy, like mind shattering, but you're aware that like there's other stuff in the world.
There's some weird out there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, all right. So I put my rifle in the back, but I keep my handgun with me.
Same.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is Alaska. There probably is a gun rack. We put our rifles on.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's Alaska. Yeah, my rifle's on the gun rack with everyone else's.
I'll go ahead and use the cigarette lighter and light up a cigarette and offer these two a cigarette if they want one.
All right.
No thanks.
That shit will kill you.
As we go look for some weird shit.
All right. Let me just roll something here. First fueling up. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You follow directions relatively relative. Actually, someone give me a survival check. Do you think survival should be for the directions, or should that be nature?
Usually it's survival, but I mean it's whatever. It's like being able to like follow.
Well, it says to guide your group is survival.
Okay, yeah. So survival. Whoever wants to
Nature
give me a
is-
survival check for the group.
Total of 20 from me.
I got a 22.
Don't want my 11.
All right, yeah, you guys will make it
You
to
probably get
Kencott.
lost on your way to the shitter.
You make it to Kencott just fine. You are driving into town. You could definitely see the remnants of how this used to be a mining town. There's this large mountain that has all this structure built onto the side of it. Don't see a huge presence as far as people. You see a few lights, see a few people walking around, doing like day-to-day things. But also
is there so there are still people. You says like 200-ish people still in Kencott.
Supposed to be about 200 people in Kencott.
Okay. Do the people, like as we're driving in, do the people look, I mean, is there
Like people?
yeah, I mean, well, just I mean, we know there's some weird and people in our organization have gone missing. Like, are we picking up a weird vibe or anything, or is it just
Does
like people
somebody
going
come
about their
running
business?
up to the truck and go, save me, save me?
You can give me an insight check.
All right,
Or they ignore us.
let me give you an insight check.
12.
18.
13.
You get the feeling that they don't get a lot of visitors.
Okay.
And especially around this time of the year, it's a little strange. You might see like a mom grab her kid who's, fascinated by seeing,
Working truck.
people coming to the town, grabs her kid and, tells him to go inside.
Okay.
Oh, do we have radios or no?
Walkie talkies.
Yeah.
You've got like walkie talkies for the three of you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'd say, like, if we're venturing out, someone should stay with the truck. If
I think we should start at the hotel. Is the hotel obvious, or we have to go, excuse me, ma'am?
Hotel's pretty obvious. It's, almost right when you come into town.
All right. Is there a Denny's?
There is not a Denny's. There is an old Jim's.
Okay.
Now, is it JIM or GYM?
JIM.
Okay.
All right. So we're rolling into town. It's dark, right? Obviously, it's December in Alaska.
Yeah.
Are there street lights?
Yes.
Is there a street?
No.
No.
I mean, there's like an area where vehicles and horses are, but no actual paved road.
Okay. What's the weather like?
It's fucking cold.
It's cold. Is it snowing at all, or is it just cold?
It's not currently snowing.
Okay. But there's snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And it's cold, right? Like
Yes.
it's okay.
Let's go to the hotel and see if we can find our Patriots room and do a quick search there to see if they got any information leads for us.
Yeah, I think that's smart. Let's head over. Just ask and see if they checked out or whatever. See if we can get some information.
yeah.
All right.
What about hitting up the gas station and fueling up our other tank just in case?
I'll,
Will you guys do that?
I'll take out the gas station, get the truck all filled
Okay.
up. Why don't all y'all go into the hotel and figure stuff out?
Okay.
So we'll deal with the hotel first. So you walk into the
Getting gas
hotel.
Oh, make sure your walkie-talkie's on.
Yeah.
Walk inside. A nice
How-
little ring.
How's the hotel? Like, how does it like from the outside? Is it? I mean, are we talking like a Motel 6 type of thing, or?
Kind of. It's got like a goofy elf kind of mascot thing, like on a bed. Like the sleeping inn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
The very big gimmick thing going on.
Right. Okay.
Hey, y'all, get your literature right. That's a dwarf. Sleepy's a dwarf.
Oh. Just
I'm about Disney.
right. I'm all. That's a good point, Herd. Just for fun, why don't you let me take lead on this one? What's the how many are there? Are there a lot of cars in the parking lot?
There's one.
Does it look like it's moved
No.
recently?
No, there's a lot of snow on it.
Okay,
Do we
but it's
get
not
any-
snowing. But it's not snowing currently.
Currently not snowing.
Right. Okay.
Did we get any information on what they were driving?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably should have asked when we landed. Oh well. Look at us. This is why they sent us anyway.
Ask at the hotel. They know everybody in the town that's small. They know everything about everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would have been cool to when we landed in Barrow to say, hey man, did you rent another truck to the other people? All right. So we head into the hotel. The little door jingles.
Yeah, little door jingles. There's a TV going on in the background. You could see that there's an older lady behind the counter watching the TV. That seems like it's maybe a rerun of I Love Lucy playing.
Oh God. Hair and curlers, wearing a quilted robe.
I mean, hair is pretty like all over the place. Wearing a quilted robe,
Okay.
drinking something hot.
Right. Okay. So I walk in. Does she pay any attention to us when we come through the door, like when the door jingles, or is she just watching the TV?
She's watching the TV.
Okay. So I come up to the counter, and I watch the TV for a little bit, and I wait until something funny happens.
Hmm.
Does she laugh?
Yeah, she'll laugh.
Yeah. So I laugh with her when she does this. Like when she laughs, like I kind of laugh with her and I say, "Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is one of my favorite episodes."
Oh,
Sorry, guys, had to make some yellow snow.
I say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. We I was looking to rent a couple of rooms for a few nights."
oh, yes, yes. Oh, wow. What brings you to our town?
Jack, did they give us a budget for multiple rooms?
Like, you must have lost one hell of a bet.
I laugh. I laugh and I go, well, it seemed like even odds at the time. Anyway, yeah, we were up here looking for some friends of ours. I'm
Oh,
wondering if maybe you if they had some rooms here, maybe if you'd seen them. We had lost contact with them. It was
huh.
two men and a woman.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know those three. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
really?
friends of yours, you say?
Yeah, they were colleagues of ours. We
Oh,
worked with them.
so you'd be okay paying their bill. Is
I say, oh, how long? When was the last time you saw them?
it's been maybe about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, huh? Huh. Well,
I could show you to
could,
their room.
yeah.
That'd be
Actually, that'd
great.
be great if we could see their room.
Oh yeah. I just gotta find the keys here. You know, just I'd lose my head if it wasn't, screwed on. I just things haven't been the same since my husband passed.
How long was
Oh,
that, ma'am?
Oh, I forget how long it's been since he died. And you hear in the background someone yell out, "I'm not dead! Quit telling people I'm dead."
I
I
laugh.
can still hear him now.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah,
You got a
yeah,
firecracker.
so yeah, I yeah, I give Jared a kind of a sidelong look there. Just kind of glance over at you. Don't say anything, but just kind of like, yeah, all right.
Oh, that 9 charisma. I'm probably gonna say something.
Yeah. So I say, yeah, we be really interested in seeing their room. If we could probably do something to help settle their bill. If you could show us the room.
Well, they owe about 300.
Uh-huh.
So,
Do I have any cash on me?
Write a
Like,
check.
was I given like, a per diem envelope?
roll percentile and see what you get, and we'll say that's how much cash you have on you.
Everybody. I am filthy rich. I got $40.
Cool. So $40, 80.
81.
77.
Apparently, I spend all my money on cigarettes.
Or we are gambling and you lost.
All right. Well, but I got a checkbook, right? Like I got an SCP checkbook here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I say, yeah, I'll write a check to cover. I'll write a check to cover the cost.
Okay. Just gonna write down that you've spent a truck and $300 of hotel money on your SCP.
How much did we spend on the
Check.
truck?
Dude, none of my notes freaking saved. Oh well.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That'll
Cool.
come out of the operations budget.
Yeah.
I just can't wait till we go back. We have to have that conversation with the chief, and he's like, "You're a renegade. How many times have I had to tell you? You're writing checks your butt can't cash." and I'll have to like just throw my badge and my gun at him and whatnot. And I'll just be like, "Call me when you want the real work done." Anyway,
We're allowed to quit, man. Not that kind of company.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, you just get downgraded to lab fodder.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah, she'll take the check and like this way.
Right. Yeah. Suddenly she found the key, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah. Here he is. That was in my pocket the whole time.
Yeah, weird.
How many rooms are rented out right now?
It was just the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It was just the one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, if we find weird sex stuff in there, I'm probably gonna vomit. All right, let's yeah, we follow her to the room. And you know, as we do, I say to her, as we're leaving, I say, you know, I could still feel the spirit of your poor departed husband inhabiting this place.
What are you talking about? My husband ain't dead.
Right.
Insight?
Yeah, and I just call back. Nice meeting you, sir.
Yeah. All right. You hear her talking to her husband saying like, this is the second time I've gotten one of these checks.
I say, interesting. I asked her, I said, who do you remember who gave you the first one like that?
That was your friends, your coworkers.
Right.
Yep.
Do you remember who paid you specifically? Just want to know. We have a little bet going to see who would have paid. And
I believe it was the young lady.
Henrietta.
Wait, they didn't have to sign in? Shouldn't there be an old school book to sign in, ledger? That used to be for tax purposes back in the day.
Yeah. They signed in.
So I'm like, all right, let's go check out the room here.
Yeah.
All right. You go to the room. Opens up. You get that stale air kind of smell going on.
Right.
Is the thermostat at least on?
No. And you could tell that there are two beds and a fold-out bed.
Okay. Do they look made or like
No.
how does the room look? Like, does the room look tidy or does it look?
One bed looks made. The other bed looks relatively messy. The fold-out bed is completely trashed.
Oh.
Is there a nightstand?
Yeah, there's a nightstand. There's some assorted things like Coca-Cola cans, some coffee, styrofoam cups.
I'd like to pull all the drawers out, look underneath and around.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
I'm getting gas. All
10.
y'all are grown.
Oh fuck.
Can I use my passive investigation of 13?
Well, there's some Coca-Cola cans. And, you find
Is there any equipment in the room? Like anything is left out? Like, is there any like
Or notes? Or...
gear, any seismology stuff, or I guess, yeah, there would have been laptops. old big ass laptops, but still, like,
Yeah.
Still
is there any
briefcase.
is there any like equipment?
There's no equipment, but there is like some papers.
Okay. Well, what are we looking at?
Something like some notes talking about the mines, talking about the local wildlife, some things talking about like local superstitions. You see something written about an otter man. Another
Otter
one
man.
is a something about the giant of the north.
Huh.
Like a Yeti. Okay.
Just giant of the north. Does any of this? Is there anything to indicate that they gave any weight to any one particular superstition or rumor? Like, is there anything like circled or starred or?
No. You see there's a lot of receipts, like food receipts though.
Right. What's the date on the last one? Like, what's the latest date?
Would have been about 3 weeks ago.
And from where? Old Jim's?
Old gyms.
Okay.
Are the prices pretty much the same on every receipt?
Yeah, does it look like
About.
they were eating regularly?
Yeah, that's like you get the idea that that's probably where they would go.
Okay.
Okay. But like, I mean, there isn't any one receipt that's like suddenly like $300 or anything like that.
No, nothing crazy like that. Ryan, you can go ahead and use your 13.
Okay.
And we'll say with that 13, in the kerfuffle of random notes and receipts, one thing that kind of sticks out to you is, and it's in different handwriting. So you guess that it might be from someone else in the group, but it talks about a shimmer.
Okay.
Shimmer?
A shimmer. Don't know what it means.
So
Yeah,
Like, is it like, is the word shimmer used? Like, I mean, does it sound like a thing? Like when they're writing about it, it sounds like a
But they need
thing.
makeup.
It sounds like they're referring to it as like a place, or like going back and investigating the shimmer.
and you're saying
Right.
this is like a fourth person's handwriting, right?
No, so like most of the notes you gather are from a single person, like the same person.
Do they
Are
look
there any?
feminine?
Are any of the eyes dotted with a heart?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Almost Texas W there, Ed.
Yeah, because the notes that are on animals or whatever, anything that could be a cryptoid, or right, that should have been Henrietta's handwriting, right? The zoologist.
Right.
You can probably guess as much.
So we
Yeah.
can kind of say like whose handwriting is hers, and
Right. Because the stuff written about the mine is likely going to be Frank.
yeah, the geologist, seismologist, and the strongman. He probably didn't have too many notes.
JP.
He might have been writing about some of the
Fisherman.
local superstitions though, like, because he could have been
Yeah.
looking for any danger, right? Like he could have been gathering information for stuff that they might encounter whilst in the field.
Okay.
Oh, is the lady still with us?
Yeah, she's in the hallway.
What's she like? I want to kind of like not stare at her, but I want to kind of glance. Like, what's her demeanor at the moment? Like, does she look? Is she like? What's she like? While we're sort of looking at the room, does she look nervous at all, or does she look shifty?
Give me an insight.
Yep. $17.
She's more or less looking at how trashed her room is, and is, she's looking at you guys, and she's just kind of keeping a close eye on you guys, making sure you guys aren't pocketing any hotel.
Yeah. So is it just like messy, or is there like pillows shredded and like it just dirty?
Yeah, is there actual damage, or is it just messy?
So there's like one area that's like really tidy, another area that looks lived in but not horrible. The couch area, it looks like fucking trashed.
Like trash, like there's damage to it.
Yeah, like it looks like someone had thrown like a drink or something against the wall. Like
what's it
there's
smell
even, the wall stain.
No, like the whole area. Does it smell like booze? Like, does it smell like you mean because like you can smell it if someone like if they put their drink on and then they slept, like they sweat that shit out.
Yeah. There's definitely an alcohol kind of smell coming from that area.
I'm guessing survivalist dude slept here. this has survival. This has John Paul all over it. I don't know the man, but I'm pretty sure that he was given the fold out, and this is his
I don't know. You think a strong man is gonna take the fold out versus like, no, this is my bed.
I guarantee you the seismologist and the zoologist were like, oh no, we're the whatever, you're the hired gun, you sleep on the couch, we're taking the thing. And I'm pretty sure the seismologist is the guy with the neat bed. That his area is the one that's like lived in. I'm gonna be super surprised if it was Henrietta has the fold out couch. She just trashed. Turns out she's a hard drinking, hard living cryptozoologist.
I mean, this is 96, right? Is equality like, are they still getting 77 cents on the dollar here, or what's going on?
She's gonna hit that glass ceiling. The only crack she's gonna find it is my ass pressed up against the other side.
Wow.
Oh, perfect.
That's funny. All right. Okay. Is there anything else that we see? Is there anything written? Are there any like crumpled up notes in the trash or anything like that? Is there anything?
Give me one more investigation.
All right.
What about
big money, no whammies? Boom, 20. Now
what about like clothes too? Did they leave any clothes behind?
There are clothes behind.
What are the, I guess, is it super like cold weather gear that they left behind, or what?
There's like a few jackets, things like that.
You go
long johns.
Okay.
Go through the pockets of the jackets and stuff.
Yeah. You find a bunch of random stuff. One of them you find like some cigar buds.
That's Henrietta.
Yeah.
you can tell by her picture she smokes cigars.
But in the trash can, you find a bloodied, wrapped up towel.
Oh, I was like, don't be a finger. All right. So the towel's bloody?
The towel is bloody, and you can see that there is some clumps of hair in it.
What color is the hair?
Black.
All right, that's not our survivalist. Is the hair long or short?
Long.
Oh shit, Henrietta. That's not looking great for Henrietta unless John Paul got a hooker. Okay, so yeah, so I show this. I show this to Jared. Like I'm like I try to do it surreptitiously. Like I'm trying to so when I pull this out of the trash can, I don't want to be like I unfold it. Like I see it's bloody. I kind of unfold it in the trash can, and I pull it out.
The bloody towel and be like, "That'll be $5 for that towel."
Well, no. So like I pull it out so that I try to like shield it with my body so that the lady in the hallway can't see. Like I try to do this slyly.
Okay.
And I show it to like I kind of I give you the kind of look.
Sleight of hand.
Oh fuck, with my -1 my -1 dexterity. Here we go. Bam.
Wow. Yeah. Fucking sneaky.
Yeah. So yeah, I pull it out and I very surreptitiously, try to show it. Try to show it to Jared. I'm like, okay, so here's, I don't say anything. I just sort of look at him, and then I slip it into my coat, so that the lady can't. So the lady doesn't see it, right? So I don't want to get charged for this towel.
All right.
Yeah.
And
So
you guys doing anything else?
I want to go check the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
so-
gonna start gathering up all this stuff in the
Papers and
room
stuff.
so we don't leave it for the lady.
Right. That's
Cool.
a crazy cat lady. I bet does the lady smell like cats?
No, she doesn't smell like cats.
All right.
So you walk into the bathroom,
Yep.
and the mirror to the bathroom is broken.
Oh shit.
Give an investigation check.
Yep. God dang. How broken? Like, is it just like a spider web, or are there like it's shattered?
It's shattered.
Oh man. God dang. Henrietta. God dang. 10, I think.
There's some blood.
Okay. So yeah, I walk in. Where's the blood at?
A little bit everywhere.
Oh man. Does it look like there's any more or less in any like particular area?
With a 10, you can't really tell.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it looks like there's blood. Like, is there blood like on the mirror shards?
A little bit, not a ton.
Not a ton. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there blood like on the sink, on the counter?
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. So just sort of. I mean,
Yeah.
Is there anywhere where there isn't blood?
Not really. There's a lot of blood. There's a bathtub.
Right.
And there is a bathtub shower curtain that's currently closed.
Oh man. All right. So like after seeing like with the towel in my coat and after seeing like the shattered mirror, I take a I get a little inhale. Kind of just testing the air. Do I smell anything funky?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not a good smell.
What kind of smell is it?
Like a decaying.
God damn. Okay, so I'm a medic, so like I've seen some stuff, like, seeing this stuff in combat is one thing, but just seeing like coming upon a scene like this, you're like, oh no.
Totally not prepared for it at all.
Yeah, like I kind of like, got a little tremble to my hand. I put my hand on the curtain. I don't like whip it back, but I just sort of. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. I pull my jacket sleeve like over my hand, and I sort of put it in and sort of push the curtain back a little bit and take a little peek behind the curtain.
Are you bright enough to look around, lift the toilet seat, and close the door like you're about to take a shit? And then look behind the curtain?
No, I would not be in the frame of mind. Like after seeing sort of this and that, like I wouldn't be in the frame of mind to try anything that sort of subtle. But like I don't like whip the curtain back or anything, but I kind of take a peek.
Take a peek. And behind the curtain, you just see not a body, but a kind of a just you know that it's gore. but it doesn't look like enough to be a body.
Is there
Like part of the
parts?
body?
Yeah, are there parts like chunks or like what do we, or like just viscera? What are we talking about?
How thorough are you looking in it? Are you still just glancing, or are you like?
No, like I'm not opening. I'm gonna stick my head all the way in to the
Okay.
bath. Like I'm gonna look in the bathtub. Like I'm gonna pull it back and like stick my head in and look.
You see like globs of flesh, blood, hair,
Long hair, short hair.
long hair.
Fuck.
You also see things like organs. You don't see any bones.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so no bones. I'd like to, so like when I see this, I'm like, all right, like my mind, like I go shit. So like I kind of go into a little bit of a clinical, like kind of a clinical mode, just in the investigation. Can I, without touching, right? So this is a little bit complicated. Without touching, well, first, just at a first glance, do the organs look like they were sort of thrown in, or does it look like they're in their right positions, as if they were in the body, or do they just look like they were dumped in the bathtub?
Looks like they were kind of dumped in the bathtub.
Okay, I take a quick inventory. Is everything there?
Yeah, looks like for the most part.
Okay, intestines, kidneys, stomach,
lungs.
heart.
Yeah.
Heart's there.
Yeah.
But no bones.
No bones.
Brain?
No brain.
No brain. Is there a face? Do I see? So there's no bones, but do I see like eyeballs?
There is a face.
There's a face. There's an actual skin face.
You can maybe guess female.
Does it match Henrietta's face? Do I see glasses? Is there glasses?
No glasses.
No glasses in the puddle. But does it look like Henrietta's face?
It looks like it could be Henrietta.
Oh, great.
Have you let Jared know?
What's up?
Have you let me know while I'm
No,
just
not yet.
close?
You're still, yeah, you're out taking care of the papers. I just kind of like, so I kind of, I like right now, I'm a little bit detached. Like my brain is sort of like, I'm in that thing where I'm like, okay, just assess. But there's that little part of my brain, there's a little gibbering part of my brain that I'm like trying to keep that door closed. And not because if that gibbering part comes to the front of my mind, like we're gonna have a little moment here. So I am keeping that closed, and I'm like, okay. How much authority does the SCP have? Like, are we an official federal agency, or are we a very shadowy organization?
You're a very shadowy organization, but all of you have been given.
Are we the kind of shadowy organization that would kill an old lady to make sure that nobody knows what's happening here?
Yeah. But also too, you guys do have like fake IDs, things like that. You could say that you're FBI agents, CIA, local police.
Okay. In general, like our organization, do we like when the local authorities are involved, or do we not like when the local authorities are involved?
Local authorities do not have clearance for level 1 stuff.
Right. So we don't like when they're involved, I'm guessing.
Right. It's always best to keep them in the dark as much as possible.
Oh, I don't want to have to kill this old lady, but we have to kill an old lady.
The husband seems cool though. He'd probably be happy.
No, he's down. He's down. Like he's okay. Like we're gonna do that guy a favor. I don't.
Heard he's dead.
Yeah, he's probably dead. If that was did we actually see him, or did we just hear his voice?
You just heard his voice.
Son of a bitch! It's a ghost.
Did he respond though to us as well?
Yeah, when I said it's nice to meet you, sir, did he respond to me?
Yeah, he made like a grunt.
He made a grunt, but we didn't actually see a body.
No.
We just heard a voice.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is this guy dead? Wow. All right. You know what? That's enough. That's a thing for. We got more. I got a lot on my plate right now. I'm gonna put that on the to-do list. But I gotta take care of what's going on ahead of me. Can I make a medicine check to see if there's anything outstanding going on with the pile of viscera and whatnot ahead of me? Like, is there anything? Can I make a medicine check to see if there, autopsy wise, is there anything that stands out?
Yeah.
All right, let me make a medicine check.
You want relatively high.
I got a 10.
No.
That's not great.
Yeah, I mean, no bones. It's a horrifying display.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on just a second.
Hold on one second.
Is that your cat?
Wait, you guys heard my cat?
I heard something meow.
Yeah, it was my cat. I just let it out of the room.
Oh. No, nobody's got a cat, woman. Calm down.
That's my cat.
Maybe it was both of our cats, because I just let my cat out because it was meowing.
So how well would a
Only
pillow
my
work
cat.
as a suppressor?
Hmm?
How well does what?
Just asking.
Asking for a friend.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, after seeing this, and like obviously my roll wasn't great there. Hold on just one second. I gotta fix something. Okay, so yeah, my roll wasn't great. All right. Turn that off. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do? We got this lady sitting out here, and she's gonna fucking stick her nose in the business.
Yeah, so I'm showing her that I'm like actively cleaning this stuff up and getting it outside of the room. So she's like not coming in the room, but like that we're making progress to clean it out for her to rent this room to the next person in like 16 weeks or whenever another visitor comes.
Oh, you're such a nice young man.
Right. So yeah, I can kind of hear this going on, and I'm just like, oh my God, don't make friends with this lady, because we have to do something. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? All right. So yeah, I'm just going to aha. This is what I'm gonna do. Yep. So I'm just gonna go, okay, everything looks okay here. I just back out, I turn the light out, close the room, and I tell her, I say, you know what? We're actually just gonna rent this, we're just gonna continue to rent this room. We need to stay a couple of nights. Is it okay if we just stay in this room? Since I'm already paying for it?
Oh yeah. But let me get my husband, and we'll tidy it up for you.
Nope. You know what?
How about just
Don't
a set
worry.
of sheets? Could you get us a new set of sheets?
I'll get you some sheets and some new towels.
Yep, just sheets and towel. You know what? But don't worry about cleaning anything up. We're, our friends are kind of messy. I would feel bad. We're just gonna stay here anyway. Don't worry about cleaning the room up. We'll clean everything up. We'll give it a first pass.
Do I get anything weird coming off of Jack from this?
Oh God, do we have any sort of like hand signals or anything that we use? Because like obviously we have to deal with the public. Like, obviously we have to deal with the public. Are there any hand signals that we have that we use to communicate with each other? Like basic stuff.
You tell me on this one. You tell me.
So I'm gonna say that there is. Like I'm gonna say the SCP does, because for field
Just like a
agents,
911, like just go with it.
Just go with it. Yeah, because because we do have to deal with the normies, right? Like we have to deal with muggles all the time. And so we go, all right, look. And so when we if we're in the field, like we have there's hand signals that we have. It's nothing super complicated or elaborate, but it's enough to let the other person know, like, go with this. Like just go with me on this. I will fill you in later. It has hit the fan and it will not be distributed evenly.
Okay.
So yeah, I kind of, I sort of, I do the little, I do the little signal, right? Like I kind of, the little.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be right here at the door, cleaning up and waiting for those towels and sheets.
All right. Well, such nice young men. Well, thank you very much.
We do what we can, and we appreciate your hospitality.
As I'm like the small of the back and closing the door.
She ends up walking away, and you hear her give a yell out, Milton, get some sheets and the nice towels.
Do we hear Milton reply?
Yeah, you hear him reply.
Does his voice sound weird?
No, it doesn't sound too weird. It sounds like an older gentleman.
It sounds like he's calling from a location on this plane of existence.
Yeah,
is this your necromancy, Ed?
No, it would be super weird if this lady, if her husband is like actually dead, and you're like, we go, like if we talk to the townspeople, they're like, Milton, that guy's been dead for like 10 years. And we're like, oh, cool.
And some kind of psycho thing going on.
Well, either that or like it's a legit ghost that actually inhabits this hotel with this lady. And you're just like, and they're like, Milton, like that guy's been dead forever. And you're like, I thought I heard his like, and you're like, oh no, it turns out the ghost of her husband still inhabits this stupid hotel with this lady.
I also imagine, you guys know Cheers, right?
Yeah.
You know the smaller lady,
Rita
black
Perlman.
hair. Yeah. That's who I imagine is the old lady.
She's
and then Danny DeVito is the husband.
Right. Yeah, because I'm just like imagining, I'm like, oh my God, if she like her husband and she can't tell, like she's starting to slip, so she goes in and out between is he a dead or alive, like actually a dead, like she can't, because he keeps haunting her and talking to her, and she's like older and whatnot, maybe not has a tenuous grasp on reality, and so she like she goes back and forth between him being alive and him being dead, but because his voice keeps responding to her, you're like, oh crap. All right, but you know what? We're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna worry about Milton later. Like I got so we close the door, and I'm like, Jared, we got a situation, man. I'm pretty sure I found Henrietta.
Here in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Or sorry,
yep.
Here in the bathroom?
Most of her is in the bathroom.
Well, let's take a look.
Yep. So yeah, I take you back in there, and I'm like, be careful. I open the door up, and I'm like, all right, watch out, there's glass, and I kind of point to the mirror, the shattered glass, and then I pull the curtain back on the bathtub.
As soon as you do that, I'll get on the radio. Hope, we're gonna need some trash bags.
And at that point, we'll go to the truck.
Yep. Oh my God, she's dead in the bathtub.
You're able
we're gonna
to
need cleaning supplies and some trash bags.
Yeah, you're able to get gas relatively easy.
One last question. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
In the bathtub, was there a lot of blood in the bathtub, or was it just the organs? And
there's a decent amount of blood. Yeah.
Okay. Enough where you could look like you're like, oh, it looks like a person was deboned in this bathtub.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, from your surgical opinion, were they ripped out of her body, or were they cut out of her body?
Well, there's like globs.
With a 10, he doesn't know shit.
Yeah, there's like globs of skin though. It wasn't like there was like enough
globs
of
like
face.
flesh, like.
It wasn't
surgical.
It wasn't like a flayed body, right? Like it wasn't like an autopsy.
No, and in fact, some of it looks like almost like torn.
Right. Great.
Were we given cameras or anything to document?
No cameras.
Okay.
I mean, you have like
I got my Nokia flip phone.
Let me see here. I'll give you a percentile chance to have like.
I was thinking just like a disposable.
Yeah, you have like a disposable camera.
Yeah, just so we can actually report back. Like,
yeah,
we have
a
disposable camera. God, we're like the shit unit, man. We got a little Kodak disposable camera.
Kodak.
Like, all right,
box.
And you know too that like the SCP, they have like alien technology and.
Right, yeah, they've got like some of the high-tech stuff, and they're like, I had to steal a couple of these off some tables at my cousin's wedding last week. Bring them with me.
Yeah.
They've got a couple other pictures on there. You can ignore those.
Right.
Starting from picture 7, that's what we were taking.
Speaking of which, I actually did that at our wedding. When I got married, we had disposable cameras on everybody's table, and then we developed them after the wedding. I'm like every single one of my friends took this one camera into the bathroom and we had these little like favor thing, whatever. It's like these little like mesh, like, you know, little purple mesh bags with like little candied almonds or whatever in there. Every single one of the dudes took one of those purple mesh bags and put it on their junk and then took a picture of it, and it was on one of the cameras. Like, we developed it, and I was like, great. Thanks, guys.
Making memories.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you bunch of jackasses. All right,
as anyway. A Kodak moment.
Yeah, bunch of a-holes. All right.
So I'm going to do the classic redneck thing of smoke while filling up the gas.
Good. Nice.
Oh, does Hope roll his own cigarettes?
Hell no, Marlboro Reds. They come in the carton from the commissary.
Right.
Filling up the tank. Older gentleman, obviously who works at this gas station, comes out and seems kind of curious, and he's like, "Hey there, where are you heading there, buddy?"
Don't know yet. Just visiting. What is there to see?
Oh, well, there's this here copper mine. This here copper mine was running from one of the big wonders of the Alaskan North in the early 1900s, you know. Most of the copper that America had came from this here mine. We had to have long, copper for wires and, to get phone lines and all kinds of things. Copper was very important.
Offer him a cigarette.
Oh, thank you. I don't smoke,
Why does nobody smoke? This is the 90s.
Well, I work at a gas station, and I just by personal choice,
No. Do you have a map of the local area?
Yeah, I can get you a map. What's your name there, son?
Call me Herb.
Nice to meet you, Herb. My name is Ron.
Not Herb. Herb.
Right. Nice to meet you there, Herb. All right. My name is Ron, and here you go. Here's a map.
So Ron from the gas station is apparently hard of hearing and knowledgeable about the paths of the town.
Yeah.
Ask him what's good to eat.
Well, we used to have a McDonald's, but they haven't been here for about 4 years. And there's old Jim's place. Old
Anything I
Jim's
should
got some
watch
pretty
out
good.
for?
I mean, as long as you like teriyaki burgers. If you like teriyaki burgers, Old Jim's place is the place to go because Jim loves his fucking teriyaki burgers. I tell you what, he's always trying to jam a teriyaki burger in my face.
What kind of meat does he use? Tell me it ain't the one of them friggin' newfangled chicken or tofu teriyaki burgers.
No. It's beef or I think for a while there he had some bison in it.
So what you got going on in this town these days?
Oh, not much. Most of everyone around this time leaves and goes to warmer climates. There's probably maybe 50 of us old timers that stay behind.
That's it. All right.
And
Hey,
not really much going on with the mine all dried up.
I had some friends. I'm looking for. Give them description. I heard they were in this town and they didn't give me a call a couple weeks ago, so I'm here seeing if they're all right. You
Oh,
hide nor hair them.
you give a
Fixing to find them
description.
and bring them home. Oh yeah, the description of all three of them, mostly of what's her name, because she's hot enough for the local area to probably be recognizable.
An
So
Alaskan
that-
10.
Henrietta and
Yeah. That and she's
JP.
female. Not a lot of
Yeah,
those in
that's what I said.
Alaska.
She's hot because she's female. So Henrietta and JP are the two that I give the best description of. And then Frank, who was with them, you know, glasses, dark hair, sciencey type.
Yeah. You know, I think I might have seen that sounds familiar. I might have seen him a few times here. Didn't have too much interaction with them. Had a big fellow with him. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be JP. Great at drinking, loves some wildlife.
But yeah, no, I think they were at the hotel probably. You probably talked to Ann and Milton about them.
Oh, he mentioned Milton. Oh, Milton's not a goddamn ghost. Oh my god.
So, what's the mine doing these days?
During the summer, sometimes we'll get some tourists. There was a nice young lady that was wanting to put together some kind of like a tourist attraction and talk about the history of the mine. But it ended up falling through. Didn't see her again.
What was her name? Do you remember?
Oh, I think it was. I think you get older, your memory starts to go. I think it was a D name, it was Deborah. Deborah? Yeah, it sounds like a Deborah name. Yeah. Yeah, I think her name was Deborah. Yeah, she wanted to start some kind of, turn this into a historic kind of thing and give tours of the place.
Any good?
Probably if you go there, you probably see a lot of like her stuff up there still. She was going to have.
How do we get to the mine from here where her stuff might be?
So you'd want to follow the road, and he'll give you directions.
Okay, so now I have directions with a map.
Yeah.
I pull out a grease pencil, which I actually have on my character sheet, and draw the route to where it's supposed to be on the map. Interesting. Excellent. Any good fishing around here?
There's a few lakes, probably about 3 hours northeast. You'll find a nice lake. Gives you a name of the lake. It's some kind of a native sounding name. says you could get some kind of good, fishing going on there. But around this time of year, most people kind of stay away from their wildlife.
Is
Be
the
dangerous.
wildlife around this area kind of crazy? Bears, wolves, cougars? What we gotta watch out for while we're out there?
Oh, all kinds of stuff.
Rabbit otters.
Yeah.
You saw that in the news,
Yeah.
right? About those people that person got bit like 60 times by the otters.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Google it. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah. No, I'm in earlier last week or earlier this week. Somebody got attacked by otters and got bit a lot. Who knew otters were? I mean, they got sharp teeth and all, but dang. Anyway, so fishing. So what I gotta look out for? Bears, yeah, I know that. But wolves, yeah, you got that up here too. Moose, yeah, that. What else I need to watch out for?
Well, there's the giant of the north.
What kind of giant?
See, some of the, some people believe that the giant of the north is a great big bear from prehistoric times that just never dies. This great big golden furred bear, huge, just mauling people.
Wait, Mulholland people?
Mauling people. Just
Oh, I was like,
mauling them.
isn't that like a drive down in Southern California? Golden furred bear, huh? Anybody gone out hunting it?
No, because that would just be, because that's not real.
No.
You don't believe in children's stories.
Well, some of them are real.
I gotta get inside. It's fucking cold.
I
But it was good meeting you there, Deborah.
have a good one, Ron.
Walks inside. All right, what are the rest of you doing?
Herd's going to swear for a little while and then go back inside once he gets the radio call and ask Ron if he's got some garbage bags, some plastic trash bags.
Hefty.
Whippy.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything sharp because apparently all the bones are gone. But it sounds like it's kind of wet. So
yeah. Does he have some plastic bags?
Yeah. He'll have like plastic bags, things like that.
No.
Should have bought the shitty shovel.
yeah, now I regret not getting that shovel.
All right, and then I'll actually ask him if you know what car my friends drove while they were up here.
They had something similar to what you were driving.
So that car that's the truck that's parked out in front of the hotel that's all covered in snow, that looks like what it was theirs?
Looks that way.
Right. Head back to the hotel. Looks like
we radio Herd and let them know. We radio Herd, let them know what room number we're in.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, back the truck up as close as you can.
yeah, we're gonna need you to just back it in. Is what we're gonna need.
Do we have an exterior door? Or do we have to go inside to get out?
Yeah.
No,
like where all the doors are on the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like full on motel.
Yeah.
All right,
Great.
back the truck up to the motel room.
All right. Yeah. So Herd come, we are all, go ahead and come inside, bring those trash bags. I also hope you got some gloves.
Of course I got gloves.
Good. Yeah, open
My
the door,
winter
let Herd
gloves.
inside.
My leather workman gloves, and then my first aid kit with latex gloves.
Yeah, you're gonna need those. Yeah, so let Herd inside. Yeah, so you come in. There's a little bit of a funk now that we got the bathroom door open.
Oh, is there an exhaust fan in the bathroom?
Yeah.
We
Go
should
ahead.
not use that until we're like ready to leave because we don't want people smelling that.
Right. Yeah, we're
outside.
trying to keep this cool. Herd comes in. I'm like, hey buddy. So we think we found Henrietta.
Where is she?
Oh, not
She's-
all of her.
Yeah, she's some of her soaking in the tub.
Aliens? Fuckers.
Well, whatever it was, it had a calcium deficiency. Now Henrietta does too.
That ain't aliens. They
Yeah.
ain't after calcium.
Do we know, is there some kind of like a reverse chupacabra? Is there like a is there like a bone sucking thing that we know about? Like, is there anything that we know in the SCP handbook that eats bones?
No, because you guys are level 3 clearance. You wouldn't know anything.
Did we see anything about bones in the notes?
No.
Is there anything in the zoology notes that talks about anything in the area that might eat bones?
Nope.
Nope. Everything. Nothing loves bones. All right. So we take Herd in there and we're like, all right, man, hand me those trash bags. We gotta clean this up as much as we can because we do not want the local authorities involved in our business, right?
All right,
Are we
I'll give
agreed?
him
What's up?
I'll give you the plastic bags and a pair of my gloves for my first aid kit.
Yep.
And I'll go out to my to the truck, grab my backpack, and bring in a roll of duct tape.
Yep. So yeah, I strap the gloves on, undo the bag.
Double bag that shit, man.
Oh yeah. We're gonna double bag. We got a whole roll. I'm also gonna take one of the bags and I'm cutting armholes and a head hole out of it, and I'm putting that on like a poncho.
Oh, going all Dexter Morgan. I like it.
Dude, we're trying to, like, we don't need any more notice. Like, I don't need any stains on my business.
Hey,
Yeah.
just so y'all know, if something slaughtered that lady in that tub and didn't wash it down, that blood's gonna clot and clog up that tub. So y'all gonna need a plunger to clear that shit out.
Right. All right.
Was the stopper used in the tub?
Is the tub, like,
no.
Okay.
so it's stuff drained down the drain.
Yeah.
All right. Neat. Okay. Liquid plumber, man.
Yeah.
Is there a hardware store anywhere in town? Did you see anything when you went to get gas? Is there like a general store, hardware store, anything that might sell something like that?
Perception check. 9. I didn't see.
You didn't
nothing.
see anything.
God damn it. All right. All right. So before we do anything, first things first, I'm gonna bag up Henrietta, right?
Okay, so you're bagging up Henrietta. What are you doing, Ryan?
I'll be unloading the truck, bringing everything inside.
And Rob?
I'm going to do a looking for hidden notes that people might have shoved underneath, between couch cushions, underneath cushions, inducting vents.
Yeah, doing his own check. Yeah.
Nice, very nice. We'll get back to that. As you are all three of you are doing these individual
and heavily
things.
smoking.
Oh, and every time the door is closed, the door is locked.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Can I change also that I'm also like looking to see when Anne or Milton is coming by and
Yeah.
to run interception on them
Yeah. You do see a short Danny DeVito looking gentleman, all bundled up, very seems to
is
be
he
very annoyed and upset.
Is he corporeal? Like, can you see through him at all?
Yeah, he's corporeal.
Okay.
You know, his hair's all sticking out, and he's just like, why do I have to go
Touch his
out
face
here?
just to
It's
make sure.
fucking cold.
So I see him coming towards us.
Yeah, he's coming towards you guys.
You must be Milton, sir.
Oh, yeah, I got some blankets, towels.
I'll take those from you.
Yeah, and
We asked for
you know,
sheets,
I
not
could take
blankets.
the old ones. Any towels or anything you got for me?
My partner's indisposed right now. He's changing. He had some
Yeah,
fun
I
going
can
on, so
wait. That's fine.
we'll be out in just a minute, and I'll kind
All
of like
right, I'll be
try
right
and
out here.
run in front of him, like, and I'm guessing he's not walking too fast, being old and Danny DeVito sized legs. All right. So I'll be like, guys, quick, let's get bed sheets out so you can wash them.
Okay.
Jack, you keep doing what you're doing. I don't need your hands on these sheets.
Got it, buddy. Yeah, I'm just in here in the bathroom. It's all good. Are there any towels? Are there any towels that don't have blood on them, or at least very small amounts of blood?
There's a hand towel.
All right, we'll pass that hand towel out.
All right. So I'll quickly grab a big clump of sheets and the hand towel I'll just place on top. There you go.
All right. No more towels?
I think they were wrapped up in the bed sheets.
Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna go. All right. He leaves.
For a 13 on that deception.
Yeah, no, it's fine. All right. A couple hours will go by.
Yep. So I get Henrietta all double bagged. I go through. I'm trying to be as meticulous as possible. I'm on brain detail, right? Like
Right.
You get too far into that, you take a picture of the camera.
Oh yeah, no. Before, yeah, we document the whole thing. Before, while we were waiting for you, we took pictures on our fucking disposable cameras.
And Rob, you were the one that was saying that you're looking thoroughly into like different places, right?
Yeah, check the cushions. Unzip the coverings, check inside to make sure that they haven't shoved something inside. Check underneath, between. Looking for change.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh, this is going to be great because of all my bonuses. I got a 0.
We are top notch at investigation. Like our group is woo.
Yeah, that's the bummer
change.
with having Deb not here, because I think she would have been a little bit better at the investigating.
Couldn't be much worse.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you found a bed.
You found the bed. There it is.
I found one of.
Yeah, you only found one of the
beds
beds.
in there. I only found one.
Yeah.
And it was the rollaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Good.
You get Henrietta all bagged up. What are you guys gonna be doing now?
Toss her in the back of the truck. We'll drive out in the woods and bury her.
Well, I'm gonna take we're not gonna I'll put the plastic bags in one of the gear bags, like in a duffel bag.
You use your own damn gear.
Yeah. I'll use one of the gear bags, and because I don't want just a trash bag sitting in the back of the truck. So we'll put it
with no blood and no bones and no brain. There really isn't all that much to her.
There's not, but I don't want just a trash bag sitting in the back of the truck and someone go, "Oh, what's in the trash bag?" No.
Yeah, so
Haggis.
who's got the highest talking ability?
My charisma is I got a +2.
I got
All right,
plus
Jack.
2.
Why don't you go talk to Ann and Milton while we go throw everything in the back of the truck here?
I ask you, I'm all, hey, did you actually see Milton?
Who?
Milton. Oh yeah, who? I'm all the voice, remember when we heard the
Yeah. He's real,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right, cool. What am I going to talk to him about?
See if we can get some coffee or something, I guess. We need just a couple minutes. I don't want him coming out while we're unloading here.
No, don't bring coffee here. Ask them where to go get coffee and a quick meal.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to them and try to make sure that they stay in the office.
Just give
while
us 2 clicks on the radio if we need to halt operations.
Okay.
Four.
Give me a performance check.
All right,
All of us
Just Ed.
here we go.
forming.
Oh god damn.
All right.
So I go out there and I just go, hey, you guys want to see a magic trick? and then I take the cards and just go.
Oh fuck.
And I go, oh, hold on, I gotta pick these up real quick. No, it's a really good trick. Hold on.
So,
Anne's just looking at you like you're touched. She's just like, oh, you know what? He's trying. And
How about wait? Was this your card? I'm like, oh wait, you have to pick it first. No, wait, hold on. Let me
you
start.
know
over.
what? If I picked a card, I bet that would have been it. Yep. No,
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I fumble through a magic trick that I don't actually know how to do. Like,
You just need to stall him for a couple minutes. That's it.
not
I
even
could
a
have
couple
gone
minutes.
and
Like
asked him. I
1
could have
minute.
gone and. What's up, Rob?
You see, like not even a minute, like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I could have gone and like asked him for information, but I'm all, I know. I'll dazzle him with a card trick. And then when I pulled the deck out, I realized I don't know card tricks. Just went,
Yeah. Once we dump the body in the back of the truck, Herd's gonna go and rescue Jack. So Jack, where are we going?
Oh,
You didn't
look,
ask?
your friend came. Yeah, you can get your cards, and I'm sure you've got lots of things you need to do. And Milton comes out, and he's like, "What the hell's with all the cards?"
I just go, oh yeah. I'm all, hey, Herd. I was just showing him that card trick. My card
You don't
trick.
know any card tricks.
Yeah, that's becoming clear. And I sort of shuffle up, I gather up all the cards.
How
And I just
relieved
go,
are you actually seeing Milton now?
oh yeah, when Milton comes out, I stare at him like super hard. Like I stop collecting cards and I just kind of look at him and I go, Herd, do you see Milton?
Who's Milton?
Uh-huh. And you really got to make sure you cash that check.
Listen, my friend here, he ain't got the sense God gave a goose, but he's got a good soul.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about offing this old lady.
He was supposed to be asking y'all where we can go get some coffee and dinner.
Probably old Jim's place would be the only place you want to go to. We used to have a McDonald's.
All right. Any recommendations for something to eat at old Jim's?
Anything but the Teriyaki Burger.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a good evening. Come on, Jack. Put your damn cards away, you dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hold up like a 7 of clubs, and I'm all, this was it, right? Right?
Hands like, oh, yep, that was it. Yep, nope, good job.
As I push him out the door first, turn around and look at her and say, he didn't even ask you to draw a card, did he? Shaking my head, close the door.
You take care of that boy.
I walk out and I go, huh. Smooth. You know what? This is why our team is on the fast track to the top of the SCP, man. I got to tell you, that was a smoothly coordinated operation. Oh, fuck my cards.
We're not playing shoots and ladders. We're just playing shoots right now.
If brains were leather, you would not have enough to saddle a June bug. What the hell?
Look, did they see you? Were they occupied? Huh? Pretty good, man. Pretty smooth.
I take it there's no cameras in 96 here in Alaska.
Give me a perception check.
Fuck.
22.
They're cameras.
Oh no.
The question is, do they work?
All right.
It's all my cards.
What the hell is this place that Podunk Nowhere has got
Can I
CCTV?
see where the wires are going on the cameras?
They go into the ceiling.
Okay,
Wait,
So
Are
there's
they
like
in the-
there's like a big clunky camera. It's not even moving back and forth. It's
It's
just
in
kind
the-
of like
it's in
focused
the
right
room?
on the. It's in the room. It's in the office area.
Oh,
well,
not
I
in
meant
our,
like
not in the
exterior
hotel
where
room.
we were.
Oh, there's one on the exterior too.
Okay.
That's like looking at the parking lot.
Oh, cool. We can ask them about seeing the old tapes when our friends were last seen.
Right.
After we eat and get some coffee.
Working my card trick.
I'll dissect where you went wrong.
Yeah.
As you walk in, right there. It's right there. All right, so let's go get some food.
All right, so we have Henrietta's remains in a trash bag, in a duffel bag, in the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to take care of that first before we eat?
Yeah. So I got a map that leads up to the copper mine, and Ron over
wanna-
there at the gas station said that there was a tourist attraction set up there, but the lady Deborah disappeared before she got it up and running. So figure we can go check that out, and
Well,
maybe she's got a place in the mine we can drop a
Hey,
body down a
what's
hole.
up?
let's grab food and coffee to go.
Okay.
I'll stay with the truck. You guys go in, get food and coffee to go, and then we'll head up to the mine.
Yeah, because is there any reason that we may want to keep it to research?
the
Or do we
door,
think
please?
we've documented everything we need to?
Close the door, please. Oh, thank you. I didn't hear anything that would.
So, do we think that we've documented everything we need to with the body, or should we try and bring that back to be inspected? Like, do we have any recovery protocols? Like, are we supposed to bring anything back or clean up our mess?
You would normally bring something like this back because you would leave this up to higher ranking officials,
Okay.
be it people that would then
Good question.
study the
Did we find-
remains.
Car keys in the hotel room?
Hmm?
Did we find the truck keys in the hotel room?
No.
All right. Are there any payphones on the way to or from dinner?
Yeah, there's a few.
Could we
Just
try
double-
and talk
remember.
back home to report what we found so far
Sure.
without being listened upon from strangers in this empty town?
Yeah, you can call the SCP.
Okay. I'd like
We'll
to.
drop you off the hotel at the payphone, and then Jack and I will go get food. Jack will stay with the truck, and I'll go grab the food.
Yeah, I definitely want to do it on a payphone. I don't want to call from the hotel. when Ann and Milton could be right there.
Ghost as Milton come through the wall at you.
So yeah, I'll make a phone call.
Okay. You get a automated kind of like leave a message.
Mhm.
Hi, we don't care about you.
Yeah.
Please
Well,
tell us the
it-
message of your emergency.
it's more or less like at the tone, give your badge number,
Mhm.
and then you'll have so much time to give a brief description of whatever it is going on,
Okay.
and that a official will get back to you when they can.
This was like when you call 1-800. This is in the 90s when you call 1-800 collect. They'd say, "Please say who is calling," and you go, "Bob, we had a baby. It's a boy."
Yeah.
Bob, I had a baby. It's a boy. It's Jared found a body. It's a girl.
So in this scenario, would I be expecting a call back at this phone, or just we report
And
it?
depending on the information you get, you would either get a call back right away if it was important, or you would not get a call back and they would wait until you called again, and then you would be in touch with a real person.
Okay. So it would be smart for me to wait by this payphone.
Yeah.
After giving me my report. Okay.
Yeah, we found a pile of a woman.
Most
Okay,
of the woman.
most.
She
Yeah.
took a bath in her own blood. It wasn't good for her.
Okay. Phone's ringing,
All right, I'll pick
message time.
up. Whatever protocol is, badge number, whatever, how they know it's actually me,
Okay.
whatever the phrase of the day or whatever.
Mhm. And then what's the information that you're delivering?
We found what we believe to be Henrietta. Remains no bones, no head, and it was found in the bathtub. We're following leads. We don't have much to go on right now. How would you like us to proceed?
Okay. Hang up. Wait about 5 minutes. You get a call back.
Oh,
Hello again, Jared.
Proceed as normal. Collect any information.
Okay.
Retrieve the unit. If the rest of the unit is alive or dead.
So out of game, do I know what the unit is, or
Unit is like the group.
Okay.
see, I thought the same thing. I was like, "Oh shit, were we supposed to be looking for something?" I missed that part of the briefing. I was like, "Oh no."
Okay, so
Just
currently
look down.
we're in possession of like 7/8 of what we believe to be Henrietta.
You don't get a response. In fact, it hangs up.
Okay.
Management, man.
So I guess I'm waiting for like another half hour. Like, fuck, right? Was there more? I'm not sure. So however long it takes them to get back, be like, let's just give it a couple more minutes in case they call back again.
Ordering 3 large coffees to go.
So who's at the diner?
I'm at the diner.
You
And
too?
in the truck is Jack.
Yeah, I'm staying with the truck.
Okay. You pull up to the outside, looks like a diner, like your typical like 50s kind of looking diner. You notice that all the windows are blocked out.
It's fine. It's probably something local.
Uh-huh.
So only you are going in, Rob?
Yep. Hey, man, maybe they do dances and they don't want the rave lights disturbing the rest of town.
Yeah, look, man, keep your head on a swivel. I don't like why the hell would they block their windows out, man? Keep your
Maybe
eyes open.
Is the
your
door
eyes
blacked
open.
as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep your
put
eyes
him
open and your
with
radio
me.
on, man.
I was about to say radio on with the button depressed and the
Get
always
keyed up
on.
the whole time.
Yeah, it's just always gone. Walk on in.
You walk on in. You walk in, and it is warm inside. It is like to the point that whew, like you gotta take your jacket off.
I hate when people do that shit in the winter. They turn the thermostat all the way up, and you go, "Why would you keep it 85 in here? You know everybody's wearing a sweater."
Yeah, and it is super tropical themed. Like all of the windows are blocked out with posters of the beach and ocean and tropical jungles. There is like a tiki situation going on at the bar. And there behind the counter is a large individual resembling, if this was a movie, probably played by Ron Perlman. A guy wearing a Hawaiian shirt, leaned over talking to a older lady, probably like in her 50s, wearing an officer's outfit.
Does he take any psychic damage from the environmental whiplash?
I'll give a quick description.
Well, you walk in. Hey,
I landed on Oahu.
Hey, it's a new guy. How are you doing? Also, you notice there is a corner of this room where there's a large husky, old husky that's like laying down. It's got a bed, and above it is a little sign that says King.
King of the North.
Like, how's it going there, friend? How can I help you? What can I get you? Here's our menu. Welcome to Old Jim's.
Is Jim a white guy?
Yeah, Jim's a white guy.
Oh, okay, because I was saying if
Ron
he was
Perlman.
right. Yeah, I was gonna say because I mean if he's actually like Samoan or something, his bones are in trouble because there's something that eats bones on the loose, and any just
purple lightning hits you. I don't know where it came from.
Those are a hot commodity right now.
I'd be
He gives
grinning
you
like a
everything.
possum eating a sweet tater if you'd hook me up with 3 large coffees and some hot food to go.
All right, you got it. 3 hot coffees and 3 teriyaki burgers.
Wait, you got a menu? Got a friend who don't like no teriyaki. You got some like pasta, maybe grilled cheese sandwiches and some tomato soup, corn chowder,
No.
pigs in a blanket, hot dogs,
Boy,
some ribs,
coffee, and
cornbread.
no.
You got anything with barbecue sauce? Hot links.
Got some chicken strips. It's all on the menu. You can look at the menu.
Look at the menu. Look at something that can withstand getting cold and eaten. So chicken strips actually sounds pretty good.
All right. Sure you don't want that teriyaki burger? There's pineapple.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll take a teriyaki burger too, but I'd like 3 orders of the chicken strips and 3 large coffee, please.
All right. You got it.
what the fuck is a Hawaiian themed restaurant doing in the middle of fucking Alaska?
Actually, I'm going to look to the officer and say, is he one of them special cases where he turned state's witness and he's up here now as part of the marshal services keeping him undercover because he's doing a shit job?
She laughs and takes a drink of her coffee and says, "No, Jim just he wants to picture himself in a different place. And he wants everyone that comes into his place to feel that same experience. I think he went to Hawaii once in his youth, and it just really stuck with him."
As I'll tell you, walking in this place made me about as confused as a fart in a fan factory.
That's an interesting accent you got there, friend. Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Wow, that's a long ways. What are you doing all the way over here?
Some of my friends were staying at the hotel, and
Those,
they didn't call in, so coming up looking for them.
oh, the two gentlemen and the lady,
Yep.
big fella, kind of skinnier guy, and
Well,
pretty
I didn't
lady.
know the skinny feller that much, but JP and Henrietta.
Hmm. Oh, well, hope you find them.
You got any hints as to where they all might be?
People come and go here. It's more common for people to not be here entirely than stop by at all.
Is she talking about
if
Milton?
they,
Is Milton not here entirely? What does she mean? I knew it.
but no, it's not uncommon for people to just swing by and this is just there's nothing here. So probably kept going wherever it is they're trying to go to.
So the
Unless you
skinny
think
fella,
this was their destination, why would they come here?
the skinny feller is a geologist and a seismologist.
Huh.
So you know any place he might be interested in up here?
Can't say. I don't really know too much about that kind of stuff.
Me neither. I was talking to Ron over at the gas station. He said there's good fishing over at the lake over yonder. You ever been up fishing over there?
Don't do too much fishing myself, but if Ron said that there's good fishing there, I'd probably take his word for it.
I would, except he got my name wrong 3 times.
That sounds like Ron.
As long as his fishing's good. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Also, don't have the teriyaki burger.
she says it all, like looks around, says it all quiet. Fucking don't eat the teriyaki burger.
Whoa, what's wrong with the teriyaki burger?
It's made from bones.
Well, pineapples aren't exactly growing off trees or anything around here.
You're saying the produce isn't fresh.
Well, I figured he'd get it out of cans.
Yeah, it'd probably be good. Probably be smarter.
Oh, damn. Is it
Yeah.
the teriyaki fresh?
It's a burger, but I hope you like beets.
Beef.
Yeah, he replaces the pineapples with yellow dyed beets.
What?
He loves them. He loves them. I think it's one of those psychological things where mind over matter. But yeah, we all entertain it here and there.
That dog
We've been given the
Mm.
we've been given the beets to his dog for years.
Oh God, what kind of gas does that dog have?
Covered the dog.
Dog's just sleeping.
Is it an old dog, young dog?
It's an old fat dog.
All right.
Oh God, a dog fed a steady diet of dyed beets. A dog that smell must be incredible in the corner of the restaurant.
Dang. Oh. So you shouldn't be feeding a dog beets. That shit come out the other end like goose shit. He just splatter everywhere.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but it's better the dog than us.
But it's cold outside. That shit freeze till it's fur. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
Talking about
Well,
frozen dog shit with a
I didn't
stranger.
catch your name there, friend.
Ah, call me Herb.
Nice to meet you, Herb. I'm Kathy.
There's a D in that. What's up with all y'all thinking I'm like a freaking vegetable?
Hmm? I don't understand.
Like a herd of deer. You heard of beers, right? I'm a
Yeah.
herd.
All right, Herb. I'm gonna drink my coffee.
Cool.
You know, the people in this here town piss off the freaking Pope, man. I tell you.
Jim comes out with your food. He's got it all nice and bagged. You know.
Pull out the teriyaki burger, sniff it, grab my
It
coffee.
Yeah.
Walk
It smells like
outside.
beets.
Yeah. As soon as I walk outside and the door closes and everything's blacked out, toss the teriyaki burger off to the right. Go
Yeah,
get the
you see him toss this burger out into the snow.
Is there just like a collection once it thaws out of all these?
A pile of burgers.
Probably.
Oh. Get back in the truck, offer Jack a coffee, and then we'll go.
Yep.
And
Yeah, take the coffee. Like I opened the bag, like with the chicken thing. I'm all. Does it smell like beets?
that was the burger. The bloody dude apparently uses food dye on beets and calls it pineapple. What the actual fuck?
Good God. All right, man. Let's go pick up Jared. See if we can pick up it. See if you got any word from the home office there.
Smell the chicken strips and praying that this shit's, not as worthless as gum on a boot heel like that burger was.
I take a bite of one of the chicken strips. How's the chicken strips?
It's fine. It's a little drier than maybe
Right.
you'd want it to be, but it's fine. There's
It's
some
hot.
dipping sauce.
It's hot and it's food.
It ain't
Yeah.
no KFC and it's hot, so we call it good.
Yeah.
Right. There's no beets.
Yeah.
No beats.
Fucking Jim, man.
Pick up Jared.
Yeah. We see Jared just standing by the side of just standing by the phone.
Freezing my nuts off.
Yeah, you hop in the truck.
Yeah, you get in. I offer him the bag of chicken strips.
Oh fuck! Is it still warm?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I
So's the truck.
hand you a coffee.
Yeah. Oh god, thank you. Drink and eat. All right. So
What's
plan.
the word?
I
What's the
heard
word,
back.
man? You're the one that could talk to the HQ. What'd they
Yep.
say?
They want us to return the unit. All three of them. They want us to bring them back.
Do we have to bring back all three of them?
If we find all three,
Well, did you tell them that we got most?
yeah,
Oh,
they hung up
okay.
on me when I told them we had most. Henrietta.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Was it that asshole Robert?
Do I know who? Did I have a specific contact, or is it kind of like just a number?
It's like a very you have no idea who this was. It was a very cold voice.
I bet it was fucking Robert, man. That motherfucker, that guy has had it out for me. It's like a year and a half. It was the slightest thing, man. It was the slightest thing. I accidentally bumped into him while he was carrying some coffee and a report, and some of it spilled on the papers that he had, and he blames me for not getting that promotion like a year and a half ago. But now that he's in intelligence, any call, for the last 8 months, man, every time I've called in any job that I'm on, the call goes to him, and that guy just dicks me over, man. I bet it was Robert. I bet it was him.
It is a female.
Unless Robert has a real feminine voice, I don't think it was
Probably does.
Robert.
The guy's got no nutsack. I hate that guy. Did you tell him about Milton?
What? What would I talk about the guy that runs the hotel?
Yeah. All right.
You know, Jack, you gotta quit going around your ass to get your elbow. You gotta let this shit go.
All right. We'll
All right, what are
see.
you guys doing?
Let's fucking-
Planning on heading up to the
yeah, let's head up to the copper mine.
the copper
Let's-
mine and see what's up at the touristy spot.
Right. See what
Got a map.
Deb's got set up.
Yeah. So
Alright.
did we grab our gear to actually go straight out?
It's
Oh
up to
yeah.
you guys.
My
Yeah, I mean,
backpack
I
always
mean,
with
I
me in the
think-
guns in the whack window.
Yeah, we got. I mean, I don't imagine we actually leave anything in the hotel. Like,
Okay.
I mean, the only reason I rented that place is so we didn't have to kill that old lady.
Oh yeah. How well did we leave that bathroom besides the mirror?
Body's
Ed,
on.
go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
All right.
And
Come on.
we'll are you per no, just a straight with d20. Yeah.
All right. Big money, big money, big money, big money. No whammies. Here we go. For clean. Fuck.
Not the best clean job, you know.
We'll come back. That's tomorrow's problem.
Right.
I mean,
that's-
like probably just as good as like, you know, you give your kid like, you know, like a towel or something and say like clean this up.
it's mostly smeared, not really
Yeah.
clean.
I was
Yeah.
about to say,
I-
we didn't use any cleaning tools. The thing is clogged, and we never unclogged it. So
Right.
Yeah.
it
But
doesn't look hot.
we did gather up all the body parts. So that's
Mission
really the
objective.
important thing.
We rolled a 7. I don't think we got all the body parts.
Well, no, because I rolled fairly. I said I went really slow cleaning up the body parts because I wanted to pick up the body parts, but I probably didn't do super great. After that, I was off. That's probably good enough. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
So it's
I-
all on the trash bag, and then wherever the trash bag wasn't.
Right. I just like when you guys said, "Oh, did you clean it?" I'm all, yeah. Like all I did was just close the curtain. on the bathtub. I was all, there we go.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I just took all the glass shards, like just took everything and just put it in the tub and then just closed the curtain. I'm all perfect.
That'll be fine. That'll be good.
Y'all lined
Bathtub
up.
had a
Oh,
pink sheen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet there's a cat that could help us get that pink spot out.
Yeah.
Right.
head
Little
on up,
cat
eat
A.
ourselves some hot chicken and hot coffee. And
All
Head up to the
right.
mine.
Yep. You guys, you drive up to the mines as far as you can go in a vehicle, and then you head on foot. It is starting to snow a little bit.
Shit.
Do we have a compass and navigating stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Just take a very good mental picture of where we parked our truck.
I was about to say, I got the maps. Got the compass.
Let's see here. What's everyone's passive perception again? Just real quick.
15.
14.
14.
And you've got a 15?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, on the
You
drive up, tell them about the golden bear. That's known as the giant of the forest. Or giant of the north.
Right. And we'll also take a look at the notes while we're driving up too. The
Okay.
notes, the zoologist, that Henrietta and Frank and JP, if he, if any of the notes that we found, I want to go through the paperwork and see if there's anything, just because we got a while while we're driving.
Yeah, there's some stuff about like an otter man. Gives like a native Alaskan kind of name for it. Talks about how the otter man was like also known as like a shapeshifter of some kind.
Are these like, do we think these are like Inuit legends, or are these like like just crazy white people legends?
Like Inuit.
Inuit, okay.
Yeah. Then there's some stuff about like, the giant of the north, and talks about, like something lost in time, and a bear that's, the size of an elephant. And
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend when we're going out on dates. All is lost in time.
Right. Wait, when you say like when you say lost in time, are we talking about an actual temporal rift or just something that was prehistoric?
you can guess it was probably something prehistoric. That's
Okay.
what they're talking about.
Okay, but there's no mentions of like they don't like there's no temporal anomalies mentioned in the papers.
You didn't roll high enough.
Son of a
What?
bitch.
Roll the 0, man. What are you talking about? How much better do you want?
So Ryan, as you guys are kind of hiking up to the mountain, to the mines, you kind of think that you heard something off into the distance in the forest. Think you heard possibly heard like a person like calling out to you, but you might have confused it for like a bird of some kind.
Okay.
These sound like people yelling.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of direct us in the direction I think I heard it and be like, there was some noise over here. I can't make it out between a human or some type of creature. But if there's someone out here, we might as well try and look for it.
Nope.
How far off would that take us where I think I heard the noise?
You can't be sure. It might take you off the trail quite a ways. It might just be, just past some of those trees.
As we're hiking from the truck, about every 150 feet or so, I'll leave a blaze on the trees using my hatchet.
Okay.
Yeah, are we in tree line or what's the?
Yeah, you guys are in tree line.
Okay.
Huh.
I imagine we don't have like unobstructed walk, but it's not like a problem where we have to like zigzag between every other step is between a tree, right?
Yeah, no, like you're fine.
Huh. And so Jared thinks he heard something
Well,
off
yell
to
back.
the off to one side. Maybe. All right.
I'm
what
assuming.
did
Yeah,
it
I don't
sound-
think splitting up is a good idea at this point. So we're all gonna go as a unit.
Why
not? Split up.
If we don't
What,
hear it again, it was probably
yeah,
just something out in the woods because you're a city boy. We already know that.
is the
I
wind
think-
is the wind blowing?
And
A
snowing,
little bit, yeah.
and snowing, so that totally muffles and changes the way things sound.
Did it sound male or female?
High pitch.
High pitch.
Like Chris
She did.
Tucker or
We got her in the bag, dude. That ain't
High
hard.
pitch. Could have been female. Could have been a bird.
I don't know. I say we just head to the mine.
I agree.
I don't know about.
well, didn't
I don't know about
person-
just walking. I don't know about just walking into the woods in the dark, man.
we're already walking in the woods in the dark.
It is in the dark, dude.
Oh, that's right. It
Anything
is
else?
dark, and we are. It is dark, and we are in the woods. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, are we following a trail, or are we just walking through the trees?
You guys are walking through the trees.
Oh, so there's no like trail. Like we have a general direction that we know that the mine's in.
Yeah.
Well, the mine should still have the old mining road we can go up. Those things are really heavy duty to withstand the ore coming in and out. That should be,
It's also been what, 60 years since the mine's been operated?
you'd be surprised.
I don't know.
Right.
I've seen fire
Those
trails
roads
that
still stick around, man.
5 or 6 years they're they're done.
Well,
no
and
one's
it's snowing,
maintaining
right?
them.
Like it's
Yeah, it's
snowing and
snowing.
it's like there's snow on the ground and nobody
Mhm.
maintains anything up here, right? Like it's just snow. Like it just looks like white.
Correct.
All right, we got
Okay.
that.
Well,
Yep.
let's. All right. I say let's in like I mean if we're not following a trail, like we could veer off and investigate a little bit, right?
Yeah, do I have an idea of how far it might have been? 100 yards, 500 yards?
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Big money, no
Three.
whammy.
14.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you think it shouldn't be too far off.
All right. It couldn't have been more than 150 yards off.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I say let's. I mean, it's not like
Hop
we're
in.
following a trail. Let's go investigate.
Yeah, it won't be that far off for us to recorrect after.
But you know, guns out and all.
So I'm using a quarter staff as a walking stick right now.
Cool.
Wait,
Good
you got a
stuff.
quarterstaff? What the?
And a pistol now.
I'm just thinking that's about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. You ain't no kung fu, motherfucker.
Big stick is pretty good.
All right. So let's head in that direction. Let's see if we can see what we see.
All right. Start heading in that direction, moving past some of the brush and trees. Ryan, say, give me an investigation check with advantage.
Yep, that'll be nice to have advantage, I think. 14.
Cool. You find some tracks in the snow.
What kind?
It's a little interesting. So it's a person, you're guessing.
2 legs.
2 legs, bipedal. But the footprint, it's kind of off. It's you don't get a ton of weight off of this.
Like a
No
child.
feet?
Could be a child.
Is there a
So
footprint or like a boot print?
well, so the stride is very long, but the weight, it's not going very deep into the snow.
So it's like longer than an adult's stride.
Yeah, a little bit.
Enough that it would raise concern that it's like some weird tracks.
Definitely weird tracks.
All right.
What's the
Oh,
shape
oh.
of it?
It's kind of foot shaped. It's like as if like you are not standing on your tippy toes, but you're standing like kind of just like in the front part of your foot.
Just on the balls of your feet.
Yeah.
Kind of
How
like
about
you're
we do some
prancing.
survival to figure out more about the tracks?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah.
All
22.
right.
All right. You notice there's a little bit of pink in that in those tracks. Just very subtle.
Okay, get down my hands and knees and take a look. Is it blood? Is it powdered? Is it
I think
skin?
it could be like blood, it could be maybe skin.
And it's in the footprint or next to the footprint?
It's in the footprint.
Okay.
Every footprint.
Yes.
Pick it up in the lid of my coffee cup. Scoop it up. Does it melt and turn into liquid, or does it float in chunks?
Turns into a liquid.
Toss on
I
the ground.
did hear something.
Yeah, it looks like you did. Gentlemen, we might be in the weird here.
Everyone roll perception for me. with disadvantage, just because you guys are focused on these
Disadvantage, huh?
footprints.
That's a 9 there. Wow, that's
Aha!
great.
Wow.
All right. So two of you
Nice.
hear very close to you a woman's voice saying, "It's okay, I'm fine. Just give me a minute."
What direction do we hear this from?
Behind you.
I will slowly turn around.
You turn around, and I don't have a picture, so I'll have to describe it. You see a pink skeleton in back of you. The bones look distorted. It looks also like the skull has been replaced with that of like a deer's skull or some kind of antler
Henrietta?
creature. And you hear, and it has, it's kind of giving off this glow a little bit as the more you look at it. And you can see like the lower half, there's still some skin and tissue that's intact, even like clothing. And the skeleton kind of tilts its head to you, and you hear that voice again say the same phrase.
Do I
And-
hear it, or is it in my head?
Well, whatever it is, you're gonna roll initiative now.
Is that what it looks
Oh.
like, Matt?
Let
In
me
Discord?
see. Yeah, but like no more, like lot less flesh,
Okay.
a lot more pink and whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, initiative.
And it said it said I'm fine. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it said, "No, it's okay. I'm fine. Just give me a minute."
Oh, sweet! I got a 0 for initiative. I'll go tomorrow.
All right.
You're still turning around slowly.
Right. I'm still looking.
Hey.
I'm still turning slow.
Oh, darling. Oh, that ain't okay. You
But
gonna
so did
skip
I- but-
buses off a gut pile.
But did I audibly hear the voice, or did I hear it in my head?
You audibly heard it.
Audibly heard the voice,
Yes.
and it's coming from the direction of this thing.
Mm-hmm. And also, it doesn't look like there's any kind of like vocal cords or anything. I mean, there's a lot of like meat, like chunks kind of hanging off of it.
Right.
So, all right. We've got a 4, a 15, and a 0. Cool. I rolled a 16, so
Oh,
Great.
well, that'll help decide what I'm doing.
all right. The creature lunges towards Jack.
Oh no.
I was about to say. mine
I
goes after
I
a
will
moving
break.
target.
I will bravely yell, "Not in the face."
There you go, Gaston.
All right. Takes a swing at you. 14.
16.
All right.
Dang. What armor are you wearing?
I am wearing heavy body armor. I do not do good in stealth, but I've been shot at a bunch while working on bodies, and so yeah, Jack wears heavy body armor.
I couldn't find a heavy body armor. Is there actually something for that in
Oh
there?
no, I just use chainmail.
Okay.
Second attack.
Second attack.
And that's another 14.
Yeah. So Jack's I'm bobbing and weaving, I guess this thing, it's slashing. Oh shit. Oh, is it? So I mean, are we slashing? How's this thing coming
Yeah,
at?
it's slashing at you with like its bony clawed hands.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So I am I'm in full sort of retreat, right? And I was like sort of crouched down looking at these tracks. Right. So I mean, I imagine like I was crouched down looking at these tracks, I hear this voice, and I just sort of did the slow sort of look around, and then she comes at me and I'm like, whoa shit.
Yeah. All right, 15.
All right, I'll run up, and because Jack is right there, I'm not going to try and shoot the skeleton thing. So I'll take the quarterstaff and just try and jab it with like a poke to try and get some control over it.
Okay.
Get it tangled up in its boniness.
Roll an attack.
Rolling.
18.
That'll hit.
All right, and this is a two-handed. I'm going for 4. Woo!
Cool.
And I'll scream like, "What the fuck?"
All right, 4. Cool. Yeah, so you kind of bash into it, try to get it off of Jack. All right. 4.
It ain't one of the aliens that I remember. And now we got 2 people all tangled up in it. Jack's gonna back up, get ready with his rifle, and wait for an opportunity.
All right.
He's also
sounds
going
good.
to turn on a tactical light so we have a better vision of this thing.
Nice. Very cool.
Because, fighting in the dark against a skeleton probably ain't the brightest thing we ever done.
Right. Cool.
So holding
Right.
my action, waiting to shoot.
Okay. 0.
Yeah, so this thing's sort of right up in my grill here.
Yeah.
I sort of knowing what's going on, like, I mean, I've obviously I was a soldier. I know that Herd is trying to get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna disengage. Like I just want to make space between me and this thing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna disengage and back up.
Okay.
Without taking so I don't take any attacks from this thing. It's massive bony claws. I don't want any part of that. So yeah, I just want to make space. So I'm just gonna take the disengage and back up.
You are able to, scurry out of that situation, and I'll go ahead and I'll give you that shot, Rob.
Excellent. No, it's not a 1.
Watch where you're aiming.
Yeah, it's a pretty frightening situation. Lots going on right now. Take a shot, miss. All right, back at the top. The creature will now turn and direct its attention towards you, Herd.
All right, Ron.
Does a 9 hit?
No, actually, that one misses me.
Okay.
Because unlike some people, I forgot to pack armor.
Second attack. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just wearing leather.
17.
Not misses too.
Okay. All right. So take.
Oh, did it move away from me?
It did. It went towards Herd.
Do I get an opportunity on that?
Yeah.
Can I make a grapple instead to try and stop him from moving while I'm like intertwined in him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me a strength.
Grapple a bloody skeleton? Ew.
Well, I don't want him jumping after you guys if I can hold him down.
I'm not. You do you.
Strength athletics or just strength?
You can do strength athletics or
Does an 11 do it?
let's see. I'm gonna say no. No, an 11 does
This thing's
not do
fucking
it.
strong.
It's not even really that strong.
Fucking strong.
Oh my God! Look how strong it is.
It's a slippery
so
bastard.
Pick up the 10 speed and put it in the bike rack.
you're gonna take 5.
Ow. Okay.
And give me a con saving throw.
Mighty 10.
You're fine.
Yeah.
For now.
Cool. Okay. Next.
That would be me. Drop the
No.
rifle since it's up in my grill.
That was my opportunity. That wasn't my
opportunity
attack.
Well, then it attacked me and beat me up for 5.
So I will run at it and hit it with the stick again and asking if do we still have to fight?
It's trying to eat me.
16.
That'll hit.
It's for 6.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Herd's going to pull out a big old country knife and stab it in the head a couple times.
Okay.
Because that's how you do zombies. You know, you stab them in the head. Works in all the
Right.
movies.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
That would be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to take a whole 3 points of damage.
Okay.
We did 13 points of damage, guys. Woo!
As my
Well,
bonus
so you feel like stabbing it, like you did damage to it, but you feel like you didn't do probably as much as you could have or should have.
We did like 6
Alright.
points of damage,
at this
guys.
point,
Well, with the knife.
yeah, it's at this point that Herd's going to get cranky and go into full-on rage mode.
Okay.
So my bonus action after I attack is to get angry.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Mr. Zero.
All right. Okay. So, is anyone severely damaged at this point?
Herd took
I'm at
5.
2/3 of my hit points. I'm at 10,
Okay.
15. So I'm overall doing all right.
Okay. All right. I guess. All right. And everybody's sort of up in its face.
I'm trying to stab it in the head successfully. It just doesn't seem to care that much.
Right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of offensive options. All right. All right. I am just gonna. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just pull out the field knife and see if I can give this guy a what for.
All right.
Stuck pig. Oh, did it respond to me when I asked, like, do we have to fight?
It did not.
16.
You're right in just a minute.
That hits.
All right. For a mighty 1 damage.
All right. It goes down.
You guys see that? That's how you do the undead.
I guess-
Wait. It
Herd's going
goes
to take the
down.
head off and then take off the limbs. He's just going to dismember the shit out of this for a second so that all the limbs are separated by a foot and the head's separated by a foot. And it's like, now you can take a picture.
Okay. Are you wearing gloves?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's cold,
I'm using
man.
my stick.
Yeah, I mean it's cold. It's snowing, right? So I mean we're
Yeah,
all
I'm
Yeah.
assuming we're all parked up face mask, earmuff,
Just
Uh,
checking.
goggles.
Cool. All right. Yeah, dismantle it.
Is there anything in the SPC manual or SCP manual that covers this?
Nothing that you're cleared for.
Great, great,
You know
great,
what?
great.
We got trash bags.
So I mean, it's got like you said it's got the head is like a deer skull.
Yeah.
But these might be Henrietta's bones.
How big are the bones? What are we talking about?
It looks like the forearms, like they've
This is a hybrid.
they
like,
might
yeah.
be parts of another animal.
Is this
Can I make
Jeff's cousin from the north?
Can I make
It
a
could
medicine
be.
check?
Yeah.
God damn it! It was almost an 18. 11.
That's high enough.
I was about to say, is it at least got a female pelvis?
Yeah. So you can guess that the majority of this is probably Henrietta, and that there are other aspects of it that are maybe local wildlife.
All right. Are there any occult-ish markings? Are there any runes, sigils, anything carved into the bones? Anything?
Give me an investigation check.
So
All right.
while he's investigating, I'm going to be keeping an eye and ear out for
9.
anything else out there.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
If I look at the feet, do I see what's leaving that pink liquid?
Yeah, it looks like the feet are still kind of fleshy.
Okay.
So this thing is just straight up nasty.
Yeah.
All right. So does it look like there's anything like caustic or anything on the bones that looks toxic, or like does it look like just straight bone, or is there anything on there that looks like
Well, the bones themselves give off a slight like greenish glow.
a greenish glow? Like even now, even though we've dispatched this thing?
Yeah.
Still glowing.
Like I said,
Very
you got
slight.
to-
Like
Any
like,
different from when it was alive or when it was standing?
Hey,
Not
you don't
really.
think that thing's radioactive?
Oh,
Did-
hang on, my dog's out. Hold on.
Did anybody bring a Geiger counter?
no.
Are we like? I'm guessing they didn't issue us Geiger counters. Like I'm guessing that we were like, oh, we'd like to requisition that. They're like, ha 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 ha. No, here's your pistol, and you're like, great, thanks. All right. Does it feel hot?
Little bit.
A little bit hot. Might be
Little.
radioactive.
Yeah.
Neat.
But
right.
it definitely is getting cooler.
Oh, it's cooling down. What's
yeah.
the half-life of undead voodoo? Anybody? Anybody?
Well, it's all alpha particles, so we should be all right.
Right.
Well,
we
I
just
think
need a
they'll
little
want
bit.
to hear about this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, let's, we snapped the pictures of it. I kind of want to take the head of this thing, but I don't want to like put it in my pocket.
No, we have the trash bags.
Well, I got some rope. I'll just do it like you're carrying an elk head or something, where you make a backpack out of the antlers.
All right.
Everyone
Yeah,
give
let's do a
me
backpack.
what's everyone doing right now?
Perception
Well, I guess
around the area.
Actually, we were ordered to return the unit, so we want to snag up as many of Henrietta's bones as we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Herd is keeping an eye out because he got jumped by whatever the hell this was, and it might not be alone.
Yeah. What if there's a mate or a family member?
Go ahead and everyone give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
17.
24.
All right.
Nice. Very good.
We are hyper aware at this point. Head on a swivel, looking around. That's why I didn't do very good on the medicine check. Or the investigation. That's why I didn't do very good on the investigation, because I'm not paying attention to the bones.
Yeah.
I'm looking around.
If there's more of these things, I can just kiss my go to hell, because
You hear what sounds like maybe like a moose or a stag of some kind, like just screaming off in the distance.
Oh, sweet. It did have a friend, and it might be pissed.
How far are we from the truck?
Yeah, truck's that way.
Not incredibly far.
So based on how far the gate is and what we saw it run, do we think we could outrun another one?
Possibly. I mean,
Well,
yeah, definitely worth a try.
We ain't exactly a herd of turtles, so I'm pretty good at running.
I mean, we're all like prime of our lives here, right? Like young 20s and fit.
Herd is like almost 40.
So we're almost all. All right, we beating feet in the snow.
Yep, heading back to the truck.
Do we grab
Keep an
any of the
eye out for
bones?
anything
Do we
trying
have
to eat us.
time to do that? Matt,
Yeah, you have time to grab bones.
I mean, before we decided to run.
Sure. You know,
Yeah.
you might be going a little bit slower, but I mean, you take as much time as you want.
Oh yeah, see how that is. Oh yeah, no, just keep digging. I'm sure it's not your grave. Yeah, but I mean, we got it. Like, we were ordered to take bones, right? Like
Ordered to take the unit.
Yeah, we got it. So I mean, we got to gather up as much of this broad as we can. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to gather up as many bones as I can. Does it
Okay.
sound like whatever that thing is that's making the noise is getting closer?
Couldn't really tell.
You know what? I say we go.
You only heard it that one time.
One time.
I still say we go. We can come back later. We should go
Right.
back, leave some notes about the shit we're finding in case group number 3 comes. They should
Hey,
Our
next week,
recovery
group number 3.
All right, yeah, well, I mean, we definitely don't want to be carrying these bones with us further up to the mine. Like, let's at least take them back to the truck, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's gather up the bones and head back to the truck.
All right. Guys, gather up the bones, head back up to the truck. Don't hear any noises going that way back. You get back to the truck, and the whole front part of that truck, the engine, is torn apart.
Great. Look, like we can't drive it.
No. It's ripped apart. It
the
looks
hell, man?
like
Is this
the
Eastern
engine
Europe?
itself has been like dug into.
Okay.
Are there any tracks around?
Yeah, there's some tracks.
What do the tracks look like?
Looks like it's either maybe 2 people or possibly something with 4 legs.
The sand people, they don't march in a line to hide their numbers.
Yeah, something like that.
But are the feet human feet or boots, or what are we looking at?
There's one set that looks possibly human, and then there's another set that looks more like elk or moose.
Cool. Are the remains of Henrietta that are in the back of the truck, are those at all disturbed?
Nope, they look fine.
You said the engine looks like it's dug into.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at that, do we see any relation to the claws of the thing that all the bones that we now have in our possession? If we like put them up to the dig marks, do they look like it kind of matches?
Kind of, yeah.
What about our bag of
No.
Henrietta in the back? Was that touched at all?
That's fine. I mean, it's not an exact match either.
Right. But I mean, like number of appendages and
Yeah, I think we should write a note, let people know what we done see.
write a
Maybe
note.
leave the
I'm gonna
camera
need
where,
a
man?
last will and testament here.
Well, I've got paper and pencil. Doesn't anybody else?
Well, no, where would you put it? How are you going to get it to anybody?
Leave it in the glove box. When they find it, the note's there. Everybody looks in the glove box.
You guys didn't.
True. We did not look in the glove box.
I figured we looked in the glove box and behind the seat just to see what they and under the seat just to see what was there.
Are there any tools in the truck?
Let's see.
Are there tools that can be ripped apart?
Yeah,
No, not to repair it, just to take the bed off so we can use that as a sled.
yeah. You got some basic tools.
Why would you use the bed of a truck for a sled? You know how heavy that some bitch is?
Do you want to carry all the bones and everything else we got?
No, we're just gonna leave them in the back of the truck, man. It's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
I'm not taking them. Travel light.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just pile all this shit in the, because I mean, the Henrietta's remains are still sitting there. Whatever this was that tore up the engine and didn't touch her.
Okay.
Yeah, I say I mean, let's just leave the bones of whatever the hell this was, plus Henrietta in the back of the truck, and let's head
Make it to
towards
the
the
mine.
mine. Yeah, let's head up towards the mine.
All right. I'm gonna gather food and all my shit in my backpack.
Yeah.
Head back up to the mine.
Yeah, let's head back to the mine.
Right.
I imagine
Oh.
we're
Actually, wait. Before we leave, though, I want to take the head, the deer thing, the deer thing. And I want to pee on it.
Okay.
This is
Any
being
particular reason?
thorough.
are you sending a message or
Yep. Just
Well, if you're gonna pee on it, put it in a different bag so your pee doesn't contaminate the rest of the bones.
oh yeah, no, I'm gonna take it off separately. I want to set it like on a rock or something, and I want to pee on it.
Because
Cool.
you want to cover it in yellow ice.
all right, you're carrying that when we go to leave.
Yeah, I got it. That's fine. So yeah, I want to pee on the head of that thing, and then then put it in the back of the truck.
Cool. All right. You pee on it.
Yep.
Put it in the back of the truck.
Being thorough. I don't know what kind of like consecration or desecration rituals are in play here, but usually peeing on something ruins it. So whatever.
It's the acid, right?
Yeah, like whatever it is, it's not good. And so I'm like, all right, that'll end whatever. This thing's not coming back. That'll end that. All right, let's head off towards the mine.
All right. Head back over towards that mine. About an hour or so goes by. Some climbing. Why don't you all give me an athletics check just to see how you guys do hiking up that mine?
All right, my
14.
All right.
super
doing
good athletics. Ooh, 16, not bad.
All right. Yeah. No, you guys are determined. Yeah.
What's going on with Oh yeah, we're
So-
not doing too bad. All right.
Yeah. No. You guys find yourselves to an opening into the mine. Go inside.
Flashlights first.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Lights
Well, I
out.
imagined you guys had flashlights this whole time because it's
Yeah.
dark.
So I want to look around the mine, sort of around the entrance, because Deb was supposed to have set up a tourist something. Is there any indication of anything outside the mine? Like, I mean, or do we see any signs or booths?
You can give me an
Buildings.
investigation or a perception check, whichever one you want.
I will do perception.
Same
I
here.
ain't found shit.
I will give you a 20.
Oh wow.
Give you 23.
You're looking around. You notice like there's like, obviously some footprints. Someone's been here relatively recent.
Right.
You find a tripwire.
A tripwire.
What's
Yes.
it hooked up to? I ain't no demo person, so I'm not messing with it.
Yeah. Can we see? Is it obvious what it's hooked up to?
You follow the tripwire and it is hooked up to what looks like possibly a claymore mine.
Oh shit. Yeah, not messing with that. Check on the other side of the tripwire. So if somebody stepped over it, what would they step on?
They stepped over it, they would just step on dirt.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to very carefully check the dirt for a little bit, just to make sure there's not something under that to screw you when you step over it.
Yeah.
What is the claymore like? So if you were to trip this thing, does the claymore look like it? I mean, it just sort of anti-personnel, or is it to like cause a cave-in, or?
It looks like it might cause a cave-in.
Aha! I don't know what that means. All right.
Do I have any experience with explosives?
Actually, is the claymore pointing like up at the ceiling, into the cave, or out?
It looks like it's pointing towards the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look up. Is there anything up there?
Rocks, things like that.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a bomb disposal guy. Like, I don't know if we cut this tripwire. Like,
You guys could try.
Yeah, we could do a lot of things.
I ain't no bomb demo person neither, so not touching
Well,
that.
how are you going to be one if you never try?
Yeah.
Mess with demo. Demo is how you die.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I will I'll make sure Jared sees it. Point this thing out. Just be like, hey, everybody, trip line, claymore, cause a cave-in. Is there any markings on the claymore? U.S. Army?
No. It looks like whatever markings that were on there were scratched out.
Is there a brand name on the bomb?
No.
No.
Nothing that you can determine.
It's the Acme brand claymore.
Right. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'll point it out. I'll point it out and just say, all right, everybody, like, be careful. Do not trip over the tripwire.
Good catch.
All right.
Check all the footprints. Are the footprints here all human, or is there critters?
They look human.
How many?
Booted or bare?
Booted.
Okay.
So
Size?
this will probably be facing something alive or recently dead if it's still got shoes on.
Good size shoe. Good size boot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So do we want to head in?
Let's get out of the snow here.
All right. Everybody step carefully over the tripwire. Oh, also I mark it, like, just put like a little, I don't know, ribbon or something, like on the cave wall, like just to like a head high visual marker reminder that there's a tripwire there.
All right. Walk in, get, relatively deep into the mine. You see things that could be things that were going to be used for the tourist attraction. There's some obvious like barrier between like a kind of like a mannequin of a miner and where the people would be walking through. There's like a plaque on the wall that says like oh, the mine was founded in this year and by so and so.
Does she have any lanterns, like something we can use for light other than our batteries?
So it does look like there was like a lighting system, but you don't know if whether it works or where a switch was.
Right. Is the mannequin thing, does it have mining tools on it?
It looks like it, yeah.
I'm gonna take those tools.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep keeping an eye out behind us.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take, like, if it's got like a pick and a shovel or whatever, like I'm gonna, because we may need to do some digging. I'm going to take those implements of earth moving.
Cool. All right.
Was there a hard
Moving.
hat?
Yes.
I'd like to put it on.
All right.
Are there more than one hard hat?
Yeah.
I would
There's
like
a
to
yep.
put one on.
Hard hats on. Does it have the
All
cool
right.
little light?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Doesn't work.
Need batteries?
Yeah.
I have batteries, AA.
Sure.
Click.
All right.
How
Put my
many
little light
batteries does it take?
4.
Oh, I've only got enough for one, dude.
All right. Well, whoever's in the lead, he says not in the lead.
I'm bringing up the rear, keeping an eye out for four-legged monster trying to eat
All right.
us.
I put that helmet onto Jared and I turn the light on and I say, all right, man.
Let's go.
All right. So marching order is Jared, Jack, and Herd.
Yeah.
Can I put seeing what we're doing here, put knife on my quarter staff with some rope and stuff to secure it
I
nicely.
got duct tape, dude. I got duct tape and zip ties. Why would you use twine?
Yeah. Yeah. You could do any of that.
Cool. All right,
And that-
so got my spear now.
All right.
Y'all realize you got a gun, right?
You see that skeleton that we just fought? A lot of stuff to miss.
All right. You're going in a couple minutes and you come into an opening. There's some light.
Dirty.
And sitting leaned up against some barrels, you could see what looks like a large man holding a rifle, possibly dead or sleeping.
John Paul.
Possibly.
I mean, that's what he looks like.
Yeah,
Sure,
he looks similar to John Paul. A little more unkept than maybe his picture.
All right, I'll use the non-knife end to like start by pushing the rifle away when I approach him. That way, if he does some, he's not gonna try and like immediately shoot, and just like point that in a safe direction, and then I'll give him a little tap on the side.
Kind of.
Like he is alive.
Yeah.
John Paul. Anything out of him?
Not waking up.
All right.
All right.
I'll get the guy to be like, hey, I'm pretty sure this is Mr. Tremblay.
All right. So I'll say, Jared, disarm him. I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, so I got a hand on the rifle and trying to like bring him to while Jack's feeling him up.
Give me a medicine check.
Yep.
I do have a first aid kit with a variety of healing stuff.
I'm a medic, man. I got all sorts of healing stuff. 13.
Cool. He's you could tell he's malnourished, dehydrated, possibly hypothermia.
All right. Is he still upright though?
He was. I mean, he was like leaning up against like some barrels.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna lay him down. And I'm going to I'll use one of the what have yous of my healing kit So I'm gonna administer first aid to him. Like I'm gonna get him water, start, kind of doing what I know to do to heal this guy.
All right, sounds good.
Is there enough stuff nearby to start a fire?
Yeah. There's some barrels, random wood piles.
Do I think there's enough ventilation that I'm not gonna asphyxiate us by starting a fire in here?
You don't know about that. You might be kind of close.
Well, I have a poncho with liner.
I'll start a fire.
All right. Let's see.
Was there a heating or a stove element in the place where the
Entrance?
tourist was supposed to start? Was it like a little stove that she'd set up to keep things warm because you're inside a freaking cold ass cave?
Nothing that you saw.
Maybe we should go back there and see if she's added those little heating packs for your hands and feet or something.
It seems like Jean-Paul is starting to kind of come to.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna see if he's responsive. I'm like, John Paul, can you hear me?
Frank.
No,
Frank.
What about Frank? What happened to Frank?
You cannot save her, Frank.
Right. Henrietta. I think she's gone. John Paul, where are you right now? Do you know where you are?
I'm in the mine.
Right. What were we looking for, John Paul?
Frank and Henrietta thought that maybe there was a pack of animals made their home here in the mines. Possible
Antlered?
Reason of disappearance for the Alaskan Triangle.
Right. All right, good. What happened to Frank, John Paul?
I don't know. I haven't seen Frank since the Shimmer.
What is the Shimmer?
It's hard to explain.
Do your best.
Shimmer.
There's
Can I bring up the notes that mention the shimmer?
Yeah.
So I kind of wave you off. I'm like, let's not give him too much. Let's just let him talk.
There's a passage in the mines we found by accident. There's a strange wall, almost like a mirror. Henrietta went through and she came back and she seemed fine. Something came back with her.
Something came back with her or in her?
Yes.
Right. And that's why she became the deer thing.
They're hunting me.
Who's hunting you?
The creatures, there's more of them.
How many do you think there are?
I don't know exactly. Frank and myself, we were fighting at least two. That I think there are more. I lost Frank. I don't know where he is.
Right.
Are you from the Foundation?
Yeah. Right.
We were sent to recover you guys.
When you missed your check-in, they sent us out to get you.
Don't go through the Shimmer.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought about setting the mine off
Was that your claymore at the front?
Yes.
I'm glad Jack here saw.
That was well placed. Was that meant to be triggered in case the creatures came into the entrance?
Yes, that or anyone else that might stumble upon the shimmer.
Right. Wow, smart. Do you have any idea, did Henrietta or Frank or anyone have any idea what the shimmer might have been? Or is?
They think said something about maybe a doorway to another world. Henrietta, she went through and she was talking about colors and seen things that she had never seen before. We thought everything was fine, and we took her back, and that's when we start to notice the glow.
Right.
Was it green?
Yes, there's a glow underneath her skin.
Right.
And she just wanted some time alone. And next thing we know, she's screaming and she's tearing her flesh off.
She did that to herself? Wow,
And
that's nasty.
she ran out, and we followed after her. Followed her back here, and that's where we fought two of those things.
Two of what things? Can you describe them?
Is mangled collection of animal bones and human bones. It's something. It with the shimmer, it makes brings life to the bones, but not is separate from yourself. They want out. They're attracted to the heat.
To the heat?
Yes.
Like I should put this fire out now?
Oh, yes.
Fucking douse that. I already peed, man. You need to put that out.
All right, where's the shovel to pick and whatever we got?
Oh yeah, yeah. I hand you the
See,
implements.
should have gotten that shovel again.
Oh, I picked up the shovel from the mining dummy. Like I'm not making that mistake. And we came across another shovel, and I did not make that same mistake. So I asked Drop Almost. So what was one of the things you fought? Was it the remains of Henrietta? The Henrietta's bones?
No, we never found Henrietta.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we met her on the way in.
How long
Just
has she
then.
been like that?
I do not know. I've been up here for at least several weeks.
Right. Oh, also you owe me like $300. We could settle up later. You don't have to worry about that now, but just
Now's not the time to compare expense accounts.
right. No, right. I just wanted to put it out there, but that's fine. Here, anyway, have a drink of water. That's fine.
And some fried chicken. And some chicken strips.
Right.
Should have saved him the teriyaki burger.
Yeah, should have saved him the teriyaki burger. He was doing
No,
okay,
man.
and then he ate that burger and it killed him.
Now, what that is you give that to the terrorists and threaten them with it the next day if they don't talk.
Everyone roll perception for me.
Oh shit. Come on.
7.
23.
16.
I'm attacking that fire.
You hear like a crack, like someone stepping on a twig, and you hear another female voice saying loudly, "Help me! Help me.
Coming from the outside or coming from deeper in the mine?
Coming from the outside.
That's what.
Sounds like a trap, eh, JP?
Herd's gonna reach into his bag and pull out 4 glow sticks, crack them, shake them, and throw them out so I can see further in there, get better lighting.
Okay. And then
Wait,
after that,
sorry, wait, hold on. My internet connection broke up. What did the voice say?
said, help me, help me.
Oh, that's a trap.
Yeah.
What female voice?
Yeah,
Does JP recognize it?
Probably Deborah
doesn't recognize the voice.
or Donna or Diana or some other D name. Actually, it could be a B name. It could be Brenda because, it's Ron.
Oh, it was Ron. Yeah, it's true.
Hell, he called me Deborah.
Right. Yeah, it was actually Barbara as he was setting something up here.
Actually, her name was Susan.
Shortly thereafter, you hear what sounds like the roar of a bear.
How big of a bear is it? A small roar?
It's not what I would call like a Winnie the Pooh size,
No.
roar.
Herd pulls out his grenade with the tangler grenades. And
Okay,
just has it ready.
all right.
Got any more claymores, JP?
No, and he you could tell that he's like visibly tense and like he may have not heard the female voice before, but he's heard that bear roar before.
Is there anywhere
Oh.
to hide it where we're at right now?
Not really. There's like some scattered like piles of wood and some barrels.
I can't like snake it with just like a barrel or a cardboard box.
You could try.
Way to go, solid.
All right. I am going to. Is there anywhere is there any sort of like, so I'm looking. So sort of as a medic, I'm looking because JP is still pretty weak. Is there anywhere I can, like in our immediate vicinity, I can drag him? That looks like it would be safer.
Like the other side of the barrels?
Yeah, possibly towards the other end of the opening. There's another kind of tunnel going down that way.
I think we're gonna back that way as a group. Get away from where the fire was.
Okay, so I'm gonna sort of I'm gonna lean down, sort of fireman carry JP.
Okay. Just go ahead and give me an athletics check because JP's a relatively big dude.
All right, I may be dragging JP. Let's see how we do. Oh,
I'd
20.
offer.
Oh,
to help
yeah.
out. No, you're good.
Yeah, no, you got him.
Yeah, so I go full medic. I sling him up over my shoulders.
Yeah, you're powered up by those chicken strips.
Yeah. I'm full of chicken strips. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Was John Paul's rifle any better than what we're equipped with?
His rifle looks more like a hunting rifle.
Okay.
And you could tell too, like it both in his clothing and in the rifle itself, like there's some significant like claw marks.
Okay. Because I imagine we're more set up like the 18 with those 80s Mini 14 rifles.
Yeah. They did not think they were going to be running into anything like this.
Right. Yeah, he came up expecting like, I might have to like scare off some wolves or.
Right, or at the very most, like maybe an otter man or something like that.
Right.
Like he was convinced there wasn't a fucking otter man. So
right. All right. So yeah. I mean, I say we start moving towards the back. You guys sort of cover me and JP.
All right.
Yeah, I'm strapping the quarterstaff back and got hunting rifle or our rifle out. Train
Yeah.
down at the entrance.
Make sure we don't leave JP's weapon behind. That's just stupid.
Oh yeah, I'd grab that as well.
Okay. And go ahead and roll initiative for me, everyone.
Let's say, do we see it coming through all the light I left down the cave?
You will be.
Woo! 16.
Sweet.
I got the 4 this time.
Oh, cool. All right.
You just
So,
threw
yes,
JP.
you see a kind of like the a skeletal fleshy bear
Small
coming
one?
towards you. Pretty large, not like
Oh.
insanely large, but inside of the bear's mouth, the skull, there's another skull, human skull on the inside.
Did the bear see the tripwire?
You don't know. It didn't set it off, apparently.
Fucking nimble ass bear. Okay. Okay,
And
so the
it-
bear has a skull in its mouth.
Mhm.
Trigger the grenade at it.
Human skull?
Human skull. And out of the human skull, you could hear a voice saying, "Help me, help me."
Yeah. No.
Also,
And inside the human skull, there's a chicken head. They're human.
The turduckets.
also you could see there's like human skeletal fingers like towards the sides of the bear mouth, like as if
Like
it
trying
was
to
like
climb out.
right.
Can we see the rest of it?
Bits and parts. There's also kind of like jagged, pointy parts sticking out of it, like some antlers throughout the back, kind of almost making like a stegosaurus kind of bone protrusion.
Right.
And it looks like the skeletal bear that's coming in, it's not just coming in like running, it's being very methodical in where it's stepping and is kind of looking at all of you, sizing you up.
Does the large undead bear with the partially swallowed remains of a human in it look menacing?
No,
No?
no,
This is a
no,
really-
not at all.
Stuff like this.
If you want to ask it some questions, go for it.
Yeah, well, I
That
mean,
could
you know,
be-
sometimes you gotta
question for
question.
it.
Sometimes you
I
gotta
have a question
question
for it.
things.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
How good is Dex save?
who's up on the initiative?
16 for me. Throwing a grenade.
All right, 16s. Who's going first out of you?
Go ahead and let Herd go.
All right.
Is it within 10 feet of someplace on the ground I can throw the grenade?
Yeah.
Then it needs to make a DC 15 Dex.
Okay. It fails.
Excellent. It is now stuck until it makes a successful DC 20 strength check
Okay.
for 1 hour.
Okay.
And
And it's a strength check, you said?
DC 20 strength check, on a bear. It should
Gotcha.
fail.
All right, next 16.
All right. So yeah, I've still got JP over my shoulders. I'm just gonna pull out the pistol
Mhm.
sort of as I'm going, and I'm gonna take a shot at this thing.
Okay. Fire away.
All right. I'm
How
not
far away
apparently
is it there?
How far away?
Yeah.
Say like 20 feet.
Oh, I will spend the other half of my action backing the F up.
An 8. Does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit. But
Oh, so,
as you're
okay. So I have a question. So,
Yeah.
so normally as a cleric, right, I would have the use of like a cantrip,
Mhm.
but I don't know how we do that because I'm not proficient in fire. So I have a -1. Like normally it's not like firearms is not something I would like. So I'm not sure how, because otherwise, like I have 0 combat effectiveness.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how we want to do that.
Well, give me like
Unless
a
we're bringing
cantrip,
the-
and we could try and figure out like what its real world counterpart would be.
All right. So I mean, like, yeah, the basic one is like Sacred Flame, which
Okay.
is I mean, it's basically a DC. It's a DC check.
So I mean, we could say that that's some kind of like incinerary.
Flare gun.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, go ahead and make a dex check.
Okay. That's a fail.
All right. Yeah, it's a DC 14.
Yeah, I don't think 3 makes it.
There you go. All right. So it will take 8 damage.
All right. Cool. It is now the bear's turn. And it needs to make a DC 20 strength check.
Yeah.
I think it made it. Check. Yeah. So the bear breaks out.
It sounds like it's strong.
Yeah. It's gonna go after, who would you say is closest to it?
Probably Jared.
Jared?
Yeah, because I'm letting Jack take JP further in.
So
All right.
it has to take an action to do the saving throw. The saving throw is an action.
Oh, okay. Okay, it'll just move towards then. Because it'll still have a movement action, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll just run towards then Jared.
Awesome.
Is it coming forward in a menacing way?
No. Like
Oh.
it's running towards Jared as you're hearing now the female voice screaming, "Help me! Oh God, help me!"
You know, my golden retriever used to do that when they brought the ball back.
And then now it is
It was the guy
Jared's
whose ball
turn.
it was bringing.
All right, so is it within like in my face? Like I'll take an opportunity attack if I back up.
No, it's in your face.
All right. Well, shoot, I'm gonna take disadvantage if I try and shoot it now. Right, because it's within 5 feet. So ranged weapon.
I don't know if I'll give you guys disadvantage. I'll just maybe like we'll say like a -1 to the roll.
Okay. So I will take a crouching position and put it as far forward as I can, close to it, to hopefully get a point blank shot.
Okay.
And here we go. Yeah,
Roll
4 is not
super
going to
low.
do it.
Oh, I was gonna say just don't roll super low.
Does
Yeah.
the
So
boom scare it in its face?
no, not really. Not as much as you think it would. Yeah. So
Okay.
you kind of like you're like ah.
Well, that didn't work.
Back at the top.
I'm about to get mauled by a bear.
What you doing, Herd?
Shoot the bear in the butt so I don't hit Jared.
Okay.
You're shooting the bear in the head, probably gonna hit Jared.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
that
so
would
like
be,
just going for the larger mass area.
yeah.
Cool. That'll hit.
All right.
How intelligent does this bear seem?
Well,
Well,
it's got
it could talk,
Well, the skeleton in the bear can talk. Is it the
right?
bear?
But tomato, tomato. So
Right,
5.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Get
You're up.
out of the way.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna set down. I'm gonna set down JP.
Okay. Set
All right.
JP down.
Yeah.
Say that's like a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll set him down.
Dropping is a
Set
free
JP
action.
down.
Yeah, I'll set JP down, and then I'm going to use my, I don't know, whatever we're calling it, my flare gun, whatever it is.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a dex check.
Okay.
14.
That one.
5 damage.
Ends up as it you hit it and you do that damage. Instead of saying just help me, it screams out mother. Mother, please help me.
There's no mother here.
Mother, please help me. So wait, is the bear saying that or the skeleton inside of it?
It sounds like a female voice, and it seems to be coming from the skeleton inside.
Is
Is
it
this-
audible?
Yeah, you
Or
could
is
all
it-
hear it. You could
Okay.
all hear it with your ears. Yeah.
Are
Okay.
the teeth or the jaw moving with the?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The thing that's
bear.
funny is if it actually is the bear and it's saying help me because it's choking, it actually choked to death on this human.
All right, it's gonna take a swipe at you, Jared.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
Yep.
All right. Gonna take. See. 7
Oh God.
slashing damage.
I'm at 5.
Oof.
Right.
The beauty of being first level, man. Goblins to kill you,
All right.
much less bear people, antler deer, stegosauruses.
He's gonna take another swing.
All right.
Oh, that misses. But go ahead and give me a con save.
Roll high.
6 is good, right?
Here. Oh, her.
You're fine.
All right. Cool.
Jared's
You
not
can
going to
no
make it
longer
to
have-
session 2.
You can no longer have children due to radiation damage.
All right. Next up, Jared.
Well, I guess I think the rifle's probably whatever. Let's try again. I got it loaded. Yeah. Hey, 19. So -1, 18.
Nice. All right. Roll some damage.
Do you want me to use a 2d10 for hunting rifle?
Sure.
That's a 13.
Ooh, very nice.
Attaboy.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
really
that
strong,
boy-
guys. It's stronger than the
Uh,
other skeleton.
So you end up going. You're just like and blow the just bare part of the skull completely off. The bear kind of like you hear unaudible kind of like bear noises as it kind of like randomly swipes around. I'm gonna just go ahead and take a roll. Does a 11 hit?
My AC is 11.
Ooh.
Don't worry,
Hey,
buddy.
get-
I got your back.
You got some med training coming up.
I got you, buddy.
That's a 5.
I am down.
And the bear skeleton will collapse
On top of me.
near you.
What about the human part?
Don't hear anything else.
Yeah, that's why I have an axe.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
All right. I am going to run up to Jared. I'm like, hold on, Jared. Hang on, buddy. Like I run, like I run in, kind of do that the slide thing. And I am going to I'm gonna hit you with that good adrenaline shot, right in the heart. So I'm gonna do
Some Pulp Fiction action.
yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
I'm
the 90s, so.
yeah, I'm sliding in there. I'm like, don't worry, I saw this in a Tarantino movie. You're gonna be fine. And you will heal for 10.
Woo.
While you're fixing that up, I will be dismembering the bear, taking all the human parts, putting them in one pile, and all the bear parts, and putting them in 3 piles.
I just come up with a gun like, ah!
Right. Yeah, I'm all. You all right, man? So like, yeah, you come to and I'm bandaging up the wounds, trying to close up the thing, the slash wounds. Also, I am going to I'm going to check you for any poisons or diseases. This takes about 10 minutes, this check to do, but I'm going to tell you to lie still while you're, while you're recovering, give you a little something to drink. But I'm going to check Jared for any poisons or diseases because that glowing green thing did hit him.
Yeah, I could use a little nappy poo.
All right, cool. Yeah, you do that.
Level
call
of
it there.
exhaustion.
So we're gonna call it right there. So next week, will our agents find what is causing all of this reanimated bones? Will Jared be infected? Do we really want to try that teriyaki burger? Next time on SCP Agents? I don't know.
But not great.